What's up, everybody? What's up? Valhalla Sports Talk is on the air. Chiefs versus Ravens, AFC Championship game. Winner headed to the Super Bowl in Las Vegas. And our view count is not working for some reason, but Valhalla Sports Talk is here for all the action. What's going on, everybody? What is up? Technical difficulties. Currently 18 in the house, but my viewer count is not working. I don't know what's going on there. It's always something, y'all. It's always something. See some shout outs, those already in the chat. Chuck Miller, Dave Rhodes, Andrew, Uneducated Sports Talk says, let's something go. VT in the house. Got Lashiva up in here. Billy Bowles. Chad Aker. I'm doing good, Chad. How you doing? Chiefs all the way, huh? Yeah, I got no idea what's going on with the number of viewers. Anywho, betting is open on who you want to win this one, or who you think will win this one, Chiefs or Ravens. Use your Valhalla Sports Talk points. You can bet up to 100,000 of them if you got that many. Chiefs all the way, says Elishima. I think Jackson's going to run all over our defense, says Dab Dave. A little non-confidence from Dab Dave. Right, I'm back, y'all. Chad smashing the like on the way in. I'm doing great. Ravens going to take it home. Sean Snap, bet Ravens, all my points. Bob says, who you taking? I don't really care, to be honest with you. I woke up this morning, y'all. Said, okay, I'm streaming these games. What am I going to wear? So I put on this. And to be honest with you, it's embarrassing to wear these colors. It's embarrassing to don the purple and gold. But here we are. We're going to do both games today. AFC and NFC Championship. People giving up their predictions on who they think's going to win it. Elishima says, I love your Viking shirt. I don't. Look for Rice and Kelsey for most of this game, says Dab Dave. All right, so we got some technical difficulties going on here. Let's see if at least some of this stuff works right. It worked fine 30 minutes ago. We're going to have game audio from YouTube TV. This game will be on CBS on your local television dial. Beginning of the week, the Ravens were favored by 3.
The last message that's given by the head coach is we play a game of emotions.
All right, so CBS doing their pregame stuff. Andrew's going to take the Ravens. VT takes the Ravens. Marky Dew in the house. Please let Kadarius Toney play today. Let him play. Shit. Let him want to play. 34-28 overtime. Kelsey with the game winner, says Rhodes. But 30 in the house. I know you can't see it. And I don't know why. I've never had that go out before, but it did today. Refreshing the cache doesn't do anything. So this game, and then right after it, y'all, right after it, Lions versus Niners. NFC Championship. I think it's going to be a defense low score. Chiefs 35, Ravens 30. That's not a low. Is that a low score? Over under is 44.5, y'all. 44.5. Here is the matchup. So Patrick Mahomes versus Jackson. 41-83 for Mahomes, 36-78 for Jackson. Running back matchup is Pacheco versus Jackson as well, 935 to 821. Receiving yards, 984 to 858. That's Kelsey versus Flowers. Kicking battle, Butker versus Tucker. Just about even. Reed, the leading tackler for the Chiefs. Queen, the leading tackler for the Ravens. Sack leaders, Jones versus Medubike. Medubike, 10.5 to 13. That's the matchup today. Well, the hats is Chad. How do you get Valhalla points to bet with? You should have some. Here, I'll drop some for everybody. I'll drop some for the 33 up in here. There you go. 20,000 Valhalla Sports Talk points. They're like points. Equally worthless. I'm looking forward to the long snapper matchups this summer. Dad predicts Chiefs 17, Ravens 28. I got Rocky here at my foot, y'all, at my feet. Rocky is in the house. All right, current subscriber count. Current berserker count, 14,240. Current member count. Current V-homie count, 105. This game set to start at 1 o'clock, so in less than 15 minutes. Less than 15. What's up, Sheila? Looking forward to seeing Sheila and Dave possibly lose it at some point today, says Summer Obe. Oh, that's too funny. At least these guys don't look like they're on roids. You talking about the overlay guys? Hobie GTV in the house. What's up, buddy? Theo Sam Eagle. Val drops the bananas. Don's a ball cap. Now I recognize him. Way less body hair. If you're wondering what Theo's talking about, y'all, we did a stream today for the Manchester United soccer team over on Monkey Business Sports. We did a full game this morning stream for the Manchester United game. Man U was a big 3-point favorite in that game. 3-goal favorite. They started out hot, 2 goals early. That team they were playing, I don't know, Hodunk University or whatever, came back, scored 2 to tie it. And Man U got a second goal in the second half to win it 3-2. Chad gonna have a late breakfast. My girl is a good cook, he says. Breakfast long gone here, y'all. Breakfast long gone. Right, let's see what they're saying here, y'all. Give this a little refresh.
Drive away today for just one thing. Time. Stop driving a car.
I hate this guy, y'all. This is a guy that does commercials for Tucson. He's a car guy, and his commercials are annoying as hell.
People, this is Joe Win.
What's up, Jeremy? That was fun this morning, says Dab Dave. Nufo put 100,000 on the Ravens. Again, I apologize for not getting a viewer count, y'all. I don't know. It was working earlier this morning. Now it's not working, so I don't know. Everything was restarted. Theo putting up the LeBron James emojis in the chat. Butterfly checks in. Jay-Z says, I bet all on the Ravens. No cash value on them points, y'all. They're just for fun. Chiefs all the way, says Elishiba. 2024 NFL season should be canceled. How come, Kim? Are you a Viking fan by any chance? Elishiba putting up the Dodgers emojis. Most annoying ad song of my all time has got to be Cars for Kids. How do you know how many there are, Marky? I know from the top corner, but I'm saying it's not displaying on the overlay. It's broken. Yeah, that Laker game last night was legit, y'all. What a win.
It's the biggest game in the East that will announce who's headed west.
Ready or not.
All right, so they got music playing on the intro video here. Ready or not. Fireworks in the air. A look at the Vince Lombardi trophy. And then look at the particulars. Mahomes versus Jackson. Ended if the Israel-Hamas war doesn't end by the preseason 2024. That'll fix them. That'll make everything okay. If we just cancel the NFL season, that'll fix everything. You did, Summer O. That was crazy. A 2-overtime thriller. Maybe in 2024, the Vikings can win the NFL in-season tournament, says Newfo. The Laker win last night was the bomb, says Clayton. Chase Utley should be in the Hall of Fame? Shit, Steve Garvey should be in the Hall of Fame. Passed over yet again. It looks like their little intro is done.
Rinaldi with that wonderful opening, and the Ravens come running out here to take the field for the first time ever in franchise history, hosting the championship game. Chiefs, Ravens. It says it all, the winner to advance.
So first time ever that the Ravens have hosted.
Yep, what a magical day this is.
An AFC championship game.
With all these dreams.
Kansas City, the 3 seed, Baltimore, the 1.
In their 20s, trying to lead
and then you got Detroit, the 3 seed, taking on San Francisco, the 1 later.
City, about to take on the 1 seed Baltimore. Hello, friends. Jim Nance with Tony Romo, Tracy Wolfson, Evan Washburn, Jay Feely, Gene Steratore, all of us. Just off the charts.
Just watch how people are doing it. We've turned off the slot machines.
It is the defending Super Bowl champ.
The slots are turned off, the dice are turned off, and the duels are turned off. So all you can bet is the winner of the game.
Complete team in the National Football League. This will be Patrick Mahomes' toughest test of his career to get to a Super Bowl. The Ravens are a juggernaut, Jim.
Well, when you talk about
all right, Kim,
Lamar,
you made your point.
Met with him this season,
you made your point.
The word is obsessed. We're trying to get to this game
enough.
and win this game to go to the Super Bowl.
We're about to put you on a plane.
Any quarterback in the AFC knows it goes
and let
to
you go over
Mahomes in Kansas City. You got
to the Israeli-Hamas war.
You've done it all year long. You do have the better team.
Go Chiefs,
and you do that little thing inside your head that says, am I good enough? You're going to have to be today. And I think Lamar is going to have a great game today, Jim.
Well, listen to this. Reception.
All right, so the Ravens, purple jerseys,
undoubtedly
black
just 11
pants,
away from winning a second MVP. And let's get back over to the side with Patrick Mahomes and this team that won at Buffalo last week. And that offense was connecting last week against the Bills.
They're playing their best football of the year right now. That's championship DNA. They know when to turn it on. But I'm telling you, this is a very different
sitting
team
with you today, Mr. Rhodes, huh?
Defense and the toughest
little Miss Leah over at Grandma's house.
Let's get some last-second injury reports with Evan and Tracy.
All right, Chiefs in their white jerseys, red pants.
Are going to be without their all-pro left guard Joe Thuney today, out with a pec strain. That
Joe Thuney out, Pacheco active, Willie Gay out.
Isaiah Pacheco dealing with swelling in the toe and the ankle this week. He is going to go. He's going to be wearing specialty cleats.
How's the audio, y'all? Do I need to pump it up a little bit?
Defensive side of the ball. They will not have their star linebacker Willie Gay Jr. dealing with neck spasms. He was supposed to spy Lamar Jackson. I was told that role will now go to Leo Chanel. Now let's send it over to Evan Washburn.
Tracy, 10 weeks removed from suffering a broken left leg and ligament damage on this field. Mark Andrews is back. He vowed
Mark
to his
Andrews
teammates
back
and
today
coaches
for the
if they
Ravens.
could get to this game, he would play. As for how much he will play, Andrews told us he's ready to go the
Maybe
distance.
this is a
Coaches,
YouTube thing because I see Big Zig's viewer count is down as well.
Moving down the highway at a high clip. They want to merge Mark in, Jim.
Yep, just another weapon to this dynamic offense. And now let's go to public address announcer.
All right, I will go offline, off camera, for the national anthem.
Now, singing our national anthem, written here in Baltimore, please welcome members of the Morgan State University Choir.
Wow, they did an excellent job. Whoever that lady was that hit that high note. Oh, my goodness. God bless America, y'all. Happy birthday to Miss Ashton. We're under a commercial break.
Roughly 37% of
commercial break. Kickoff just around the corner. Well done, says Alex. Those ducks sing well. She nailed it, y'all. She nailed it. Oh, my goodness. Whoever was hitting those high notes for them. That's a 10 out of 10 American anthem, says Jeremy Hubsher. What pipe, says Marky Dew. All right, kickoff just around the corner. Looks like we got 46 up in here, up in here. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. Her birthday is not till the 9th of February, but a little princess turns 1 that day, so we're celebrating early, says Dave Rhodes. Well, happy early birthday to Miss Ashton Rhodes. Got the crown open for everyone. I'm going to enjoy a few for everybody, says Chad. There you go, buddy. Hey, what's up, AI Valhalla? AI Valhalla, how come you never talk? How come you never talk, AI Valhalla? Where is Valhalla's beer? I didn't get no beer. No beer. Fadeland Express warming up, says Butterfly. She says, thank you, everyone, says Mr. Rhodes. All right, here we go. To Baltimore.
Right down to the kickers. Getting into it a little bit after the Chiefs said, hey, Justin Tucker, get this stuff out of here. And then more than that,
we got a little animosity on the field already. Some pushing, some shoving.
This is just pregame warm-up.
Throwing of equipment. And Ray Lewis hyping up the crowd. 2-time Super Bowl champ.
Wow, that is a huge moment. This place is rocking. It's been for over an hour.
You can see there are some gusts. It's in the 40s, cloudy, chance of rain.
47 degrees, windy.
For Lamar Jackson.
100%. To get to where you want to go in this sport, you've got to go through Patrick Mahomes. You only are afforded so many opportunities. This is a great chance. You do have the better team. Problem is that guy over there, he don't lose very often, Jim.
Ray Lewis out there peacocking, says Summer Obe. All right, here we go. It looks like the Ravens are going to get the $1 million football first.
Lamar right away.
I think that was surprising, to be honest with you. To me, that shows the confidence. As tantalizing as this
all right, so Butker to kick it away
is, the other side of the ball is equally as dominant. You got the number 1 and 2 scoring defenses and leading in sacks. This is a great.
So Kansas City to get the ball after the half, and we are underway in the AFC Championship game.
And the team that few would argue was the best in football during the regular season, and the touchback gets this thing started. Again,
45 up in here.
2019 MVP, and just 11 days out, he should have his second.
Lamar Jackson, 152 passing yards last week. Again, Ravens purple jerseys, black pants, black helmets with the Raven on the side.
In the divisionals. And the
Chiefs white jerseys, red pants, red helmets.
Running back for them.
The Chiefs arrowhead on the sides. 1st and 10 from the 25.
First play is going to be a straight handoff to Hill. And he's taken down after just
to the right for about 1.
Chenal is the one who got to him. And Lamar's numbers on the season, as you look at this Baltimore offense, it just
sucks at check talking about the Chiefs'
this year better than ever in his career.
Here we go. This is
The crazy
Butterfly.
aspect is that Lamar Jackson led his team in rushing, yet he is a completely different player. He is poised, he's mature, he changes the pockets of it. He just doesn't look to run like the younger version of Lamar Jackson.
You can't tell the
That's what
difference,
makes this
new
team
folk.
so difficult. He uses his legs while staying in the pocket.
Second and 9.
Second and 9. A little play action and a dive
Jackson,
out
a
to
little
about-
3-yard
I'm gonna say he
run.
started the slide at the 28, so they're not going to give him those extra 2 yards. Right at the feet of Karlaftis is where he began that slide. It's going to be a 3rd and 7 coming
Again,
up.
betting is
This is
open
what
still.
makes
You
him
can use
so
your Valhalla
difficult to
Sports Talk
defend.
points. Ravens or
He's got
Chiefs are the
weapons now, right?
choices.
Mark Andrews is back. Likely has really shown
John
up.
Catcher
The
checks
tight
in,
end
says,
when
"I am
Andrews
life
is out.
number
They drafted
41.
Flowers. You got Odell Beckham Jr. He's got a plethora of people at his disposal, but his legs is the number one area that teams worry about. You got to keep him in the
AI
pocket.
Valhalla is 2-dimensional. Real Val is 3D.
Lined up at the top, ready to put on pressure.
3rd and 7.
Here they come after him. Jackson gets the pass away, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete off the hands of the
Could not
intended
hold on to
receiver.
it. McDuffie on the coverage, and 3 and out for the Ravens.
Nice little
Second
3 and
highest
out
scoring
for the
offense in
Kansas
league
City
this year.
defense.
The Chiefs are as good as any team in the National Football League at defending wide receivers. These corners, as you saw McDuffie, first-team All-Pro right there, they're sticky. They don't give up much space on almost any route that receivers run. And you
I
see
hit the
right
like,
there,
y'all.
Sean
I'm already
McCoy.
getting killed on
It's gonna be
likes.
like that all day if you're going to the wide receivers.
So the deferral at the top for Kansas City worked out well. Took him off the field in a hurry. Stout punts it.
Away,
James
$1 million
is back
football
down.
over to the Chiefs.
James fields it at the 6. Waits for a second and then is shoved out. Chasina, who's just come up from the practice squad, is the one who bumped him out. But that was after a 66-yard punt by Jordan Stout.
Big
Backing
punt
up
by
Patrick
Stout.
Mahomes and the Chiefs who take the field. You look at Mahomes, 4 career games against the Ravens.
Here comes
He has
Mahomes,
never
3-1
thrown a
record
game
against
for
Baltimore,
for fewer than
369.8
343
passing yards a game. He's been very successful against this Ravens defense. He's got 13 postseason wins. That's the most by a quarterback, 28 or younger all time. And he's got a 1st and 10 from the 14.
Quick pass, Kelsey's got a catch. Got a pickup of about 4. And Mahomes, the only quarterbacks he's lost to in the postseason.
Kelsey pickup
One
on the right
was Joe
side.
Burrow, twice to Tom Brady. The rest, 13 wins. Here's the offense for Kansas City.
And that's the game that took Burrow to that next step. Everyone, all of a sudden, if you can beat Mahomes, you arrive. You're in that position. Lamar Jackson has that chance. It just is not easy. 6 AFC championship games, 6 total playoff games for Lamar Jackson.
1 second
Second and 6.
Out of the gun. He's able to fire it to Pacheco.
Pacheco,
for a
first down.
He picks up
Chiefs.
about 10. As we went through those lineups, you noticed that Joe Tooney, the All-Pro left guard, is out with a pectoral injury, and Nick Allegretti is starting in his place.
What a great job by Andy Reid. I mean, both these coaches do an incredible job of maximizing the talents and abilities of their players, but they do an even better job. I mean, that's your running back out there running a route
1st and
outside,
10,
that
ball on the
allows you to go to
28.
man or zone and get the matchup you want.
Over to Rice. He's got blockers up ahead. And he
Rice,
picks up
another
11.
first
One of
down.
those blockers was Jawan Taylor, and Justin Watson also took out a defender, so another first down. As you had a chance for a moment to see Tooney in street clothes
Made
on
a
the
nice play
sideline
to
again
handle that
absent
snap
today.
on the punt to some road.
What about the keys to the game against this Ravens defense?
Well, you're going against that guy, Mike McDonald.
Lions
One
have
of
a
the
better
best
chance to
play
win
callers
versus the
and play
Chiefs in the
designers
Super
in the
Bowl.
National
Says
Football
Newcomb.
League. He disguises as well as anybody, and they got talent at all 3 levels. I want to screen him, play action, and run it.
You've seen the screen working already, looking, diving
Pacheco
under.
loose,
The
takes it
first
to
wave is
midfield.
Pacheco for another chunk play.
First down, Chiefs.
Kansas City. And Blake Bell was one who helped free him for a gain of 12.
So the Ravens were unable to get a first down on their first possession. The Chiefs already have 3.
Creates the hole as you wash everything down on this side.
Luis says, let's
This
go.
is what
Nobody I
Kansas
hate.
City did the last 2 weeks. They switched
hate
from
both
the regular
teams,
season
says
chip.
Luis.
They went big personnel, 13, which means 3 tight ends, and they pounded the rock.
I don't hate any of them,
We've seen
but
it again today.
3 straight plays.
I don't really care
Plus,
about either of them either.
Edwards-Helaire has come in for Pacheco. And they hand it to him.
Edwards-Helaire,
And he gets 1. That's all.
short game.
I saw More power runs last week, pulling of the guard, pulling of the center by Kansas City than they've done in previous weeks. And the reason for that is teams give you certain angles,
well done,
but these interior guys are dominant. Without Tooney today, it's a little concerning for me against this dominant.
That's what she said.
But you got to run the ball, Jim, to bring the safeties down. See how they got one back? That means they're playing the run. See if someone goes back.
2nd and 9.
2nd and 9. It's Pacheco. That handoff a little late getting there, but he's able to cradle it and get within 3 of the first.
Pacheco, a nice little 7-yard gain, going to make it 3rd and manageable.
7 consecutive postseason games. That's remarkable, and they're driving right
Theo
now.
putting up the Dodgers emojis. Glenn Human is in the house. What's up, Glenn?
This is a whole different animal today, and Patrick Mahomes, he's always poised. He's been here so many times. What an atmosphere.
Third and 2, down and distance, shotgun formation.
It's 3rd and 2. They call on Pacheco.
They'll stay on the ground, and the Ravens defense is up to the task.
Who had him low and never let go.
One area, Kansas City's going to come out and make a concerted effort to run the ball. You are not going to consistently run multiple plays and short yardage when they know you're going to run, Jim.
And now they're going to go for an early.
I ain't rooting for no Lions either.
By Andy Reid.
Here's the cat and mouse.
All right, they're going for it here on a 4th and 2.
I'm playing for the pass here. They're going to make it
Kansas City trying to make an early statement in a hostile environment. It's a long 2.
Drifting right, throwing. What a
Hot.
catch.
First down to Kelsey.
For the first down on a 4th and 2.
First down.
I cannot believe this. This is the sprint right option. You're going to throw it to the right always. Then to get all the way back to your last read and to throw a perfect strike. It was really good defense by Stevens, but Kelsey playing his best football of the season in the last 2-3 games shows he's still Travis Kelce.
Go,
He had 2
Go
touchdowns
Ravens,
in
is
Buffalo.
Theo.
What did he tell us when we met with him this week? We got
Che
to
put
play
a
fast.
10,000 on the
We gotta come
Chiefs.
right out and do something fast, and they are.
1st and 10
At the
from the
Baltimore
28.
Pacheco.
Up the middle,
Rushes
Pacheco.
off one defender.
Gain of
able to
4.
Pick up 4 out of that.
That's a huge difference. His ability to
What a catch,
make a
says
man miss in the
Rhodes.
hole and get 4 yards.
Kelsey
instead of
says
being
butterfly.
Second 9 is obvious. A likely pass situation. Now you have both things at your disposal. Expect to play action, something down the field here, Jim.
8:05, clock running, first quarter. 2nd and 6.
5.5 minutes.
From the 24.
2nd and 6.
Mahomes in the shotgun. Kelsey in motion.
Going for the deep ball. And
Incomplete, but our first flag of the day.
Direction of Richie James. Going to be a holding call on Baltimore.
Oh, defense number 10. 5-yard penalty.
Holding on the defense. Number 10 called for the infraction.
For this championship
And that'll
game.
be an automatic Kansas City
First
Chiefs.
ever
First
This
down.
conference final
First down.
position.
And the
You're gonna
Chiefs
find
have
it right
entered
here.
the NFL red
He's gonna
zone.
take a great inside move, and that creates the ability to get the leverage on his side and go out. But the difference, Jim, was that 4-yard run by Pacheco that made the Ravens get into man-to-man single high. And if you get
First
them
and
out
10
of
from the
short
19.
then you have a chance to win this game.
Mahomes in the shotgun.
Did not have a single snap inside
Ravens
the
rush
25.
4.
Here's Kansas City from the 19, throwing at the goal line, and it's caught by Kelsey for the touchdown. With Kyle Hamilton all over him, the matchup you wanted to watch, Kelsey wins it, and the Chiefs drive for an opening touchdown.
And this was the matchup that I thought would be as
Easy
instrumental as
peasy.
any to who wins. That's the first time a tight end has scored on Kyle Hamilton all year. Now he has not seen he's played everyone, all the greats. He has not given up anything this year to tight ends.
Mahomes to
57 yards all
Kelsey.
year, and what a throw. And tight ends
4-6.
don't have that kind of body control very often, Jim. That's
19th
rare.
career postseason
Just something
reception.
watching those two tangle
Touchdown
and
third this
angle
season for
and
Kelsey.
fight for position, and Kelsey makes a tremendous play for his 3rd touchdown in the last 2 weeks.
Mama Mahomes to Sheila.
It's now,
Yeah,
this
baby,
is
yes.
again
It's Dev
6
Dave.
championship game.
Can't cover Kelsey any better than that. It's Summer Oak.
This is shocking. They've only allowed 2 touchdowns.
KC is exhausted, ready to move on, says Theo.
6 games, only twice.
So now Butker comes in with the Townsend hold. And the Winchester snap. And the Chiefs have 7 on the board.
Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs got a 7-0 lead. We'll mute that music before I get in trouble. We'll go to a commercial break. Ravens gonna get that $1 million football with 46 in the house. It's all about Kelsey, says Butterfly. It's all about this girl, too, to my right.
Hello. Hello, chat. Taylor Swift here. I'm hanging out with Valhalla. Watching the game, my boyfriend.
Taylor will be on the screen as long as the Chiefs are in the lead. Best duo ever in playoff history, says Dab Dave. What an opening drive, says Dave Rhodes. Where was the Ravens defense? Does Valhalla have any Super Bowl squares left? I didn't do a Super Bowl square. You sound just like her, says Danger Ranger. Valhalla is in the Swift Luxury Suite today. I'll be dancing with him. I will give you $5 million for that football, says Glenn. Okay, deal. PayPal me. Trying to dispute that, Dabby, but I don't think I can. Good call, says Summer Obe. Eddie Reed enjoying guest services, all you can eat nuggies in the red zone. Baltimore Ravens were being gracious hosts. Spike the like, y'all. Taylor is up there as a minor troll to the people that bitch about her constantly for what I don't understand. Why the hate for that girl? I don't understand, y'all. I guess it's just who we are. I guess it's just who we are nowadays as human beings. Jealousy.
They had the one in 59, the one in 70, which was the first AFC championship game after the merger. And the
6 reception touchdowns for Kelsey in the postseason.
Blanda came in against Johnny Unitas.
I'm at work and the homie said it's been scripted. The Chiefs have taken Taylor Swift to the Super Bowl.
Unitas. The legends of
all right, $1 million football already over to the Ravens for their second possession. The ball will bound out of the back of the end zone, and the Ravens will take over at the 25-yard line.
Let's take a look at Next Gen Stats powered by AWS.
Yeah, and the maturity, the growth that's taken place. They bring in Todd Monken, a whole new offensive system. And
Lakers tried really hard to lose last night. I think they tried really hard to win.
That's been the biggest leap for me. His ability to reset and change the launch point within the pocket, Jim, and not
I
just
think they tried really hard to win. Here we go, 1st and 10 from the 25.
And now, a play action. Steps back, tries to plant.
Look out, Lamar! Look out, Lamar!
Back at the 3, and he throws it away.
One of the keys to the game for the Chiefs is to plaster and do not allow Lamar. They want to make him run east and west, just like they did here. Andrews would have been open if Lamar
had time. When commercials come up randomly. Yeah, I can't do nothing about that, buddy. I got to pick a number. I do the medium one. I don't do the most.
South, Jim. In other words, he slides up and then he's deadly when he does that. But if you get him east and west, that's the key.
All right, so 2nd and 10, still from the 25.
Because Frankel was poised for about a 20-point sack. 2nd and 10. Going to go to the air again. Across the middle, they've got
Andrews over the middle, gain of about 9.
Since being injured back on November 16th with a broken fibula.
So going to bring up a 3rd and manageable, 3rd and 1. 7:18 clock running, first quarter.
Right here, Andrews is going to go up in the middle and just stop right on a dime.
Hey, enjoy your beer, new
folks. Makes it an easy target.
3rd and 1, and they try to
3rd and 1, they don't get it.
The hole. It's tranquil.
They don't get it. Do the Ravens take a big chance here and go for it on a 4th and 1 deep in their own end?
Yeah, I would. You're the #1 rush team in the NFL. Now, if it's 4th and a really long 1.5, too.
Tight end battle now begins at Summer Road.
The biggest question to me is,
who's doing the halftime show in this game? I don't know.
Really try and bring everyone down. You could give up a touchdown if you're wrong.
All right, Jackson going to run it, get it easily, and he's on his. He's gone. He's gone. First down, Ravens. Takes it all the way to the Chiefs, 45.
This is a scary proposition because when you're going to come down and play these guys,
Big
you're going to bring
Zig's
an extra
view
guy
count
to come
came
all
up.
the way over. Go ahead and run that right here. You're bringing an extra guy. You've got 7 guys on one side, and this is why I thought it was a huge choice by the Chiefs. You want to risk it? That could have gone to the house to stop that, or do you play it smart early in the game?
Each team with a conversion in the opening quarter on 4th down plays.
And one area
working on my end
that doesn't get talked about enough is just if you go for it on 4th and 1 and you're a great rushing team, you got to assume they have a great play that they've come up with already.
For an administrative timeout. The game is stopped for administrative timeout.
So an administrative timeout.
Administrative timeout.
Will bring Jackson to the sideline.
And so we go to a commercial break. Chiefs up by 7. Not sure what an administrator timeout is. LeBron's stats show he was trying. Absolutely. Absolutely earned it. Damn it, says Dab Dave. Thumbs up, everybody. Ravens craving a first down conversion, says Dog Catcher. Well, Lamar Jackson got it for him, y'all. Got it for him. Gronk's still making that money. Lots of commercials for Gronk. Are they doing some paperwork? I guess so. Vince McMahon has to review the rigged NFL script, says Luis Betancourt. I don't know. They just said administrative timeout. $52 in the house. If you're new, subscribe. Like the video. This is the first of 2 games on the channel today. This will be followed by the Lions versus the Niners from Santa Clara. Is Gronk going to make that kick this year, says Glenn. Administrative timeout. Well, all of that means Taylor Swift had to go to the restroom.
It's not nice to say, Michael.
Script getting rewritten as we speak, says Dog Catcher. $48 likes, chat. Gronk Kelsey commercial coming to a TV next year soon, says Summer O. Glenn says Gronk said I catch, I don't kick. All right, here we go. Back to M&T Bank Stadium.
To the play. It was not ours, we're told. So they're now ready to roll again.
All right, ball on the 45. Kansas City 45. Jackson under center.
Week against Buffalo. On first down, Gus Edwards has a big run.
Gus Edwards, big run. Takes it to the 30. First down, Ravens.
29. He slipped through McDuffie's attempt to bring him down. Goes for 15.
I want you to watch these three guys right here. They're going to displace.
I think I agree with Dab Dave, who predicted this game was going to be like in the 30s for each team.
Are outstanding at taking a double team on one player and displacing him, which means moving him. The further you move him, Jim,
want to see some Raven player TBS. This is Butterfly.
Gus Edwards is the definition of a north-south runner, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
From the pocket.
Now Lamar.
That's away from Chenal, who's trying to get after him for a second time, but the ball
Going for it all.
to the end zone, and it's caught. Flowers with the touchdown. The Ravens strike right back from 30 yards out.
The bomb. Jackson ducks the sack
Flowers
and then sends it full send to Zay Flowers, the rookie wide receiver, on the right side.
Resetting the pocket. Go to the right, reset the pocket. You cannot cover that long. Chenal had an opportunity
for 6
to get Jackson down and allows a huge play for the Ravens to tie it.
6 plays, 75 yards, took 2:43 off the clock.
And already great plays in action.
And Tucker puts the extra point through.
Well drive for the Ravens. Andrews reception in his return. The Jackson 4th down run. And then Lamar to Zay.
Crazy, y'all. The Ravens answer. There we go, says Chad. Ooh, boom, says Theo. Got to get Lamar on the ground. Yep. Slipped right out of that one. Improv. Who's pass? This is fixing to be classic, says Dave Rhodes. Crap, says Dab Dave. Gus driving the bus, says Dog Catcher. Listen, y'all, I got to hit the head real quick. I'll be right back. Laying funny, Thor's laying funny. All right, I'm back, y'all. Let's refresh this. Try to get it the most updated, fastest to you.
Business differently. And by Bud Light, who reminds you to drink responsibly. Charm City. What an electric atmosphere all through the city this weekend.
Lead back in me.
Raven faithful have just flooded the downtown area. Many coming from out of town to be here for this historic first ever Ravens hosting of a championship game.
Right, here we go. Kick is away.
And no chance at a return here.
And the Chiefs' second possession of the game will start out at the 25.
Yeah, I see this all the time, but here's an example. Like, this guy had him. No, you didn't.
What's up, seriously, Larry?
Fires another incredible ball back against Jackson.
Heat club activated to some road.
Got him right. Chenal just go ahead and get. Nope. Slides by one way.
Hey, have fun at the game, Luis. Have fun, dude.
And a huge answer by Lamar Jackson.
Nice shirt to seriously, Larry.
Drive to silence the crowd.
I don't agree.
Right back in it.
Zay Flowers.
I'm embarrassed to be wearing it, to be honest with you.
Lamar Jackson's hometown. Down on the Fort Lauderdale
Dump this
area.
side, Pacheco.
Pass in the flat to Pacheco, and Marlon Humphrey is back.
Gain of
after
3.
Missing time with a calf injury in week 17, and he's in on that tackle of Pacheco.
This is going to be it's an incredibly difficult test to go against the disguise and everything that the Ravens do for any quarterback.
At
However,
Paramount Plus stream coming through loud and clear probably 2 minutes after Baltimore says dog catcher.
Mahomes moves players and defenders out of their zone areas better than any quarterback in the National Football League.
2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. He looks over at Pacheco and then goes across the middle. Rice with a little pivot.
Rice a little shake and bake for a Kansas City Chief first down.
But it was a pickup of 10 in the first. Mahomes has completed his first 7 passes for 70 yards and the touchdown.
Right there. Look at his eyes, Jim. They're coming this way, so that's going to move the defenders.
Oh, wearing his stealth Ravens purple today, says Theo.
In these spots, you cannot beat Mahomes if you're going to play zone all day.
Would Up in Smoke say?
12 plays, 7 first downs on those 12 plays.
1st and 10.
1 first down.
Nothing for Pacheco there.
Hamilton, one of those
Tackled for a 2-yard loss.
to make the hit on Pacheco and a loss of a couple. Oway was in there also.
You'll see Hamilton right here on the edge. He's going to come off the slot and make the play. Perfectly timed pressure.
It was all Hamilton.
Pretzels are getting low, y'all. Pretzel supply is getting low. I don't think it's going to make it to the Super Bowl.
A loss. 2nd and 12. Here's Mahomes.
Mahomes scrambling.
Taken off and dives.
Head first dive. Could have been a late hit.
I'm going to tell you
No call, though. Could be just shy of the first.
Meetings.
3rd and 1.
This Raven team, you could tell they were not happy about the way that Patrick Mahomes thinks that he's not going to get hit when he runs. It's almost like he extends it right to the end, and he expects everyone to protect him. They said when he gets out there and runs, we're going to let him know you need to get down as a quarterback and protect yourself. We're not allowing you to do what you do to other teams.
3rd and 1.
11. He's got a 3rd and 1.
Needs to get to the 48.
Gonna go up top for it. Just
little dunk pass to Kelsey.
And they have the
first down.
Kelsey's 4th catch. By the way, the Kelsey touchdown, his 6th, as we mentioned, in 6 championship games. That number 6 touchdowns.
We don't have a
most
Sam's
by any
Club.
player
I don't think we've ever been in a
in
Sam's Club.
championship games in a career.
Have you?
What a career, and
Where?
great job by him here to make it look like he was going to block inside. And it's a great play call by Andy Reid. I would not, as the Ravens defense, think this team is going to run it anymore on 3rd and 2 or 4th and 1. They're going to.
And the way I don't send the COO anywhere, y'all. The COO goes wherever the hell she wants.
And the reason is these 2 guys inside. They're as good as any tandem in the league, Jim.
You really?
First down. Here's the run. And it's Pacheco.
Run up the middle by Pacheco.
Fights for extra yardage.
Gain of 4.
Jones is on his back. Got about 4 or 5. Coming up at halftime, don't miss the world premiere of the new trailer for the upcoming
game-winning
season
ball shall be given to
Halo,
Queen Taylor,
streaming
and at that
February
moment
8th
she shall decide who will
exclusively
counsel for this
on
coming week.
Paramount Plus. They gave Pacheco 4 yards on that carry. 2nd and 6. In the last minute of the first quarter, Edwards-Helaire has come in, and again, Mahomes has not missed on a single throw. Makes it 9 for 9, but there's not much here for Edwards-Helaire.
Not much there for Edwards-Helaire.
What stands out to me on
3rd down.
Watch this Ravens defense. First, they fly around, but they don't miss
Still better than
tackles.
Sam Club.
And they do an outstanding job of
COO
keeping
just said the
leverage and
opposite.
taking angles. So if you do
Pretzels are the fuel that keeps the Valhalla Sports machine running, says Glenn.
They work on that.
Summer Oak says pretzels are life.
And Mike McDonald.
Up in Smoke says pretzels are great with mustard.
His team first in the league. Fewest points allowed, fewest sacks.
3rd and 4.
Takeaways.
Mahomes in the shotgun. Pacheco to his left.
That time completes it. It's Rice.
It's Rice on the run.
Stevens,
First down, Chiefs.
Kansas City first. It'll close out the first quarter.
And we are through one in Baltimore, y'all.
That's the reason. that they've really taken off is Rice's emergence.
First quarter, if it's any indication.
Put some twos in the chat. I'm a sucker for those huge containers of cheese balls, says Glenn. I like them too, bro. I don't think they have them anymore at Costco. I haven't seen them in a bit. Chocolate-covered pretzels from Trader Joe's. I personally have never been into Trader Joe's. I've been told I'm dumb for not going there, though. Mary Calderon checks in. What's up, Miss Mary? That Raven nose tackle is massive. He looks 400 pounds easily, says Jay Ramirez. Patriot Roy D bets 50,000 plus on the Ravens. Sevens are the first quarter number for those of you doing AFC and NFC championship game squares. Trader Joe's was founded in Pasadena, California. They're fantastic. I only hear about Trader Joe's a lot from gals that love their wine. Oh, do they? I don't think I've been in a Walmart for a long time. Trader Joe's visits are essential to become a Mensa member, says Summer O. Again, I apologize I don't have a live viewer count on your screen, y'all. I don't know what happened to it. It was working earlier. Let me try to add it again. See if that kicks it in the butt. Yeah, I'm bringing it down. I don't see nothing still. Nothing. Oh shit, they're at it, y'all. Let me get back to it. Let me refresh this real quick.
Talked about they wanted when Mahomes gets out of the pocket. Roquan said, we want him to feel us. Like Clubber Lang in Rocky 3. What do you expect today? Pain.
Yeah, could feel it up here.
11 straight completions for Mahomes.
2nd and 5. And there's the first incompletion.
First incompletion intended for James.
And it was directed toward Richie James. And now they got a 3rd
when
and 5.
I go to Trader Joe's, lots of women.
The pressure coming on the right side. Mahomes has to get out a little early. Clothing. James takes a.
I wouldn't know a Lululemon clothing if they hit me in the head with it, y'all. No clue what that even means.
Previous third downs have been man-to-man as Hamilton.
Walmart stores are the smelliest stores. I don't know, bro. We got a grocery store here that'll give that any Walmart a run for its money.
Kelsey and Hamilton right here. This is the matchup. You're expecting man when there's
smells like spoiled milk and despair up in there. Food City.
He's got time. All kinds of time. Now escapes. Fires it at the last second.
Oh, wow. What a catch and what a throw.
Oh, my gosh.
Mahomes to Kelsey.
Amazing.
First down.
Mahomes takes a wicked shot.
First down.
While releasing the football, but you're thinking it's a throwaway or something negative is going to happen. And out of nowhere, Kelsey comes flying in. And what a start to this game for Travis Kelsey.
Yoga pants and exercise clothing, says Jay Ramirez.
I mean, he's made some catches. The touchdown catch wasn't easy. That one right there. The fourth down catch.
I don't know. That's unbelievable.
Was quite remarkable.
Ooh, red zone.
Catch behind Jerry Rice's all-time career reception record in the playoffs.
Next throw, right side.
Here's Gray. Noah
Gray, the other tight end.
To about the 12.
When all of these tight ends are healthy, this is a very difficult offense to go against. They've ramped up the last 2 weeks. I thought it was really smart by the coaching staff, Andy Reid, Matt Nagy. They brought 13 personnel back. They ran it out of it. They play action more than any team, and they take their shots. But you need multiple tight ends to do that, and you see that again today happening.
2nd and 5 at the 12.
2nd and 5 from the 12. Shotgun formation.
Wing on the left. Gonna run it.
And off Pacheco.
Traffic at the 10.
Gain of 2.
It'll be 3rd and 3. Looks like Travis Jones of the Ravens was hurt.
Hey, we got a hurt Raven. He's limping off.
Interior of this D-line, so dominant this year. They basically play a picket fence, I call it, which means they just stand up the offensive lineman. Ooh, you see right there, that right ankle gets twisted. Well, here are the plays that I think will decide it, Jim. It's going to come down to a drive at the end of the game. What quarterback has it? Can you deliver when all is on the line? And then in the red zone, the 3rd downs. Do you get 3s or 7s?
And from the 10, 3rd and 3.
Up top.
Pump fake. Mahomes running now.
He's got it.
1st down before
Just
tackle.
outside the 5. Queen was able to finally trip him up, but after he got past the sticks, 1st and goal to go. 3 for 3
Around here, the
on 3rd
Mexican
down on
grocery
this
markets
drive.
that are popular, you can buy menudo and
That
tacos
play
with the
fake right
groceries
there
and tamales.
allows
That's
him
how
to
Food City
reset.
is here, Jay.
And it stops the defenders from rushing you, Jim, and that allowed him to get a lane and create that 1st down. Both quarterbacks incredible at extending plays.
He's going to go with 3.
You thought you saw Mick Jagger in the crowd?
1st and goal.
Like we talked about, this has been dominant the last 2 weeks.
Up the middle. Pacheco squirts through, takes it to the 2.
At about the 2, and the Chiefs are at the door for a 2nd touchdown in 2 possessions.
What a different Chiefs team than years past. The high-flying Chiefs, spread it out, throw it deep, do all this. They've had to figure it out this year. And Andy Reid's ability
Absolutely,
to get
another good drive, and it's only their 2nd.
Has really been a huge answer for them.
And having their defense being really
That's
what
exactly
saved them for much of the regular season.
Best defense in the Mahomes era here.
2nd and goal.
Mahomes is looking good, Mahomes.
Back to Pacheco.
Pacheco.
Drives across for the Chiefs touchdown.
What an outstanding drive. And I really think that shows you something. Kelsey with a good job taking on a flying-in Queen, but to me, nobody comes into Baltimore or even at any time and pushes these guys around. Just watch the left side of this offensive line move all those guys into the end zone, Jim, and create that hole. And then Kelsey takes on Queen. And
that was a big block for them.
Huge.
And this is a drive. How about this? Lasted
16 plays, 75 yards, took 9:02 off the clock.
Especially as the game moves on, you get tired.
Butker, good again.
Extra point is good.
2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
We go to a commercial break. CBS quick to put that music on, y'all. They are quick. Hey, we got our Kelsey view. Taylor Swift view. Number one on the Taylor view. What do you think? What do you think about that drive, Taylor? Were you impressed with both the performance of your boyfriend and with the performance of the Chiefs offense? Yes, I thought they did very well. It made me happy. And I think I'm going to write some music lyrics to make a lot of people really angry. That's fair. Another number 1 hit coming to you. Kelsey looks rested, says Butterfly. Jackson going to win MVP, but may not be the best player on this field. Taylor Swift sighting, says Michael Negrete. If we take a crowd out of it, we got this, but our defense looks okay. Put Kelsey up there instead, says Butterfly. Chiefs are carving up the Ravens. Woohoo, reason they're scoring is that Tay-Tay's there. You got to answer with a song title, says Ramirez. Kelsey will be getting some mule lips. Fuck is that? You people need Jesus. When Yahoo reported that Kelsey was Taylor's golden retriever boyfriend, I felt like vomiting, says Up in Smoke. Song title is called We Are the Champions, says Dab Dave. Luis, I want to see Taylor go shirtless like Jason Kelsey. It is literally like Taylor is right in the Valhalla studios, says Glenn Human. You can increase. No, it won't. It won't. That AI program won't let you put her name in, y'all. It won't work. I tried.
Or post. And nobody, the Ravens play saying you're going to make a mistake at some point. You're going to have a holding penalty. We're going to get a sack. They led the NFL in sacks. Patrick Mahomes hasn't been sacked.
She can sing.
Shake it off. Shake it off. Sam Hubbard in last year's AFC Championship game in the playoffs.
You talking to Sailor Swift?
No negative plays.
Michael Negrete, I have Jesus.
Booming it to the back corner of the end zone.
All right, out of the back of the end zone, Ravens get the $1 million football.
On Fox.
Lions 49ers tonight on Fox. Here we go.
Matchup February 11th at Super Bowl. Lions trying to go somewhere they've never been before. They're the only team that has played in all
56 in the house, y'all.
Seasons of the Super Bowl era.
Getting cracked once again.
The big game.
Wow.
That can change today.
Yeah, one thing that stands out, the last 4 teams, look at their coaching staff.
First and 10 from the 25.
Hey, the Ravens.
Looking left.
After sitting for a long
Flowers
time.
shakes the defender.
Flowers.
Takes it upfield. Gain of 9.
The touchdown pass to Zay is a completion for 9 yards. We go to Tracy.
Taylor's been targeted by deep fake AI, and the Swifties are not happy about it, says Glenn Human.
Keys to containing Lamar, and Spagnuolo told us this week, first you have to handle the stiff arm because it's a mean one. Then he said you have to cage him in the pocket, and when he does get out, you have to make him go east and west towards the sidelines. He told us Lamar is just so quick, you must hit and harass. And if he's not in space, don't go for the kill. You must stay in control and be fundamentally sound. Weren't able to do that on that last touchdown drive.
Okay, Trey, 2nd and 1, and that's incomplete. Speaking of Spags,
incomplete pass on 2nd
years
and
on
1.
Harbaugh's staff. About 10 years ago, he spent a year as a consultant and a year as a defensive back coach. And he told us this week, I'm a better coach because of the 2 years I got to spend with John.
John is one of the best coaches, really, this game's ever had. It's a little underrated because he came out as a specialty, but he knows all 3 phases. Spagnuolo as well. They both come from the Jim Johnson tree, which ultimately comes from the Andy Reid tree.
Here we go.
Amazing how often it gets back to
Andy Reid. This time ruining everything is one of their songs. The 49ers going to think they're playing a 50 count. They're step on the tail of a lion. That's deep.
For the Ravens.
First down, Ravens.
For the Eagles.
All right, I'm sure that music is somebody's. I'm sure that music is somebody's.
First.
Spags, Harbaugh, Andy Reid, others.
Ten other guys you'd all know. What a staff.
On 1st and 10. Lamar.
Oh, loose fumble!
It was Ominahu.
It's going to be Chiefs ball.
Knocked it out of his hands.
First turnover of the game.
Has the recovery for Kansas City.
Strip sack.
Spags defense responds.
He takes a wide approach, swipes the hands down on Stanley, which is not easy to do, and times it perfectly.
Oh.
And that ball is out. Chiefs ball. In games like this, the ball matters more than any game.
We go to a commercial break. Chiefs just ripped the $1 million football away from the Ravens. Up in smoke, Chiefs ain't playing around. Lamar not the MVP, says Luis Betancourt. Chiefs ball, says Rhodes. A co-worker was told her family picture was on a store window in another country. What? Hey, they're using your picture. Up in smoke says Lamar needs to get it done in the playoffs to silence his haters. Chad says that hurts. Ravens must not have come out to play. Just a blindside hit, y'all. Happened to anybody. Yeah, baby, get me that ball, Bobby, says Dab Dave. The reed tree shaking on that nuggy street. I thought the Ravens were going to run it down their throats. Maybe not. I think Dab Dave thought that was going to occur today as well. I think he was concerned about that as well. Who told Kansas City to start playing some defense in this game? Well, you know the conspiracy theorists who are convinced that the Super Bowl logo, the colors of the Super Bowl logo, determine the two teams they're going to play in it. They got a little fuel being added to that fire right now. Whose Ravens are currently downgrading to Crows, says Jay Ramirez. Here we go. A look at a bar in Baltimore. Some fellas chowing down on some crab cakes. I don't think I've ever had a crab cake. Are they good? This looks like a crab that is fried like chicken.
Feast. We got the football feast.
But here we go, Chiefs.
Downtown Baltimore.
Third possession of the game.
Takeaway at the 33 and a pickup of 3 for Pacheco, who was questionable, Tony, coming into the week. Had a swollen big toe. And they were concerned about his ability to be able to plant and take off, but he's still got that power we're used to seeing.
Yes, he's an aggressive runner, and he's really made a big difference. They made a concerted effort to pound the rock at the end of the year, and I think it's really made this entire offense far more
54
efficient.
in the house.
Minahu's made a difference, too, for them, hasn't he? Forced that takeaway.
He has 7 sacks in 11 games, and the size aspect.
2nd and 7 from the 30-yard line.
2nd and 7. Kelsey has just kept Jerry Rice reception record.
Nice gain there.
Catches in the playoffs.
Gain of 6. That's going to make it third very short for the Chiefs.
I never thought. Has numbers that you can't, best of all time there, and that's what Kelsey's trying to do. But you already talked about the most touchdowns.
Yeah, in a championship game, which he set today with 6.
Crab cakes are good. Maryland crabs are delicious, says Up in Smoke.
And he's done all the heavy
Andy
lifting
Reid
on
says
the big
pigskin nuggies.
stuff in man-to-man. They tried to run it earlier.
Chesapeake Bay near Baltimore. Best crabs, says Jay Ramirez.
3rd and 1.
3rd and 1 up the middle.
And a power ahead
First
for the
down.
first. Pacheco.
First down.
They put him at the fullback position almost. It's a formation that
How many likes we got?
Running for 30 years, and it's a quick hitter inside to your tailback.
Arthur Millette, who really can make a lot of plays and make life miserable for quarterbacks on blitzes. He is shaken up.
Yeah, that's
Weird
a big one,
enough,
too,
growing
that
up in
allows them
LA
to
and
move
all that,
Hamilton around
I don't
different
remember eating a
places.
lot
He
of
plays
crab
the
in my
slide about
life.
15,
I've had
20
like
times, and he's a very effective
the
blitzer.
crab things at
Scrappy.
like Chinese
Former
restaurants,
Steeler. He's,
but I don't
at
think
least
I've
able to get
ever
up and
eaten
walk it
like
off.
crab legs or anything like that. Ooh, old dude got blown
didn't
up.
know that Rice was waiting for him.
Baltimore is used to bullying their opponents. They come out and they almost just suffocate you, right? Their will, their size, and their knowledge of their system and the angles they take, it just makes everything collapse on you, like the pocket. And the person's like, you really want to keep taking this? But right now, Kansas City's doing that to them.
Look at this, the direct snap to Pacheco, the fake to Rice, and that wizardry only adds up.
Really
to
worked.
a yard.
Short gain there on the right side.
Hold on a minute.
We got some pushing and a shoving going.
But they had Kelsey and Pacheco lined up in the backfield. It didn't fool the Ravens.
East Coast seafood is better than
But
West
I'll tell
Coast.
you right now, Kelsey,
With family in Minnesota,
blocking
have you ever had
outstanding.
walleye?
Look at him
Yes,
right here.
Glenn. I worked at
He's
my
really
uncle's
taking
resort
down
for
an
2
approach.
summers. Lake of the Woods.
Put his nose in there, and that's what you
And
have
Aunt
to do in a
Jeannie
game
would
like
make
this. Every
make
play
walleye
counts.
probably 3 times a week.
2nd and 9.
It's a good fish. Good fish.
Slides, Clowney coming after him. Throws it incomplete.
Incomplete on the right side.
I think Mahomes is going to want
56
this one back when he
likes.
looks. Go ahead and
So
run
when
it.
Kelsey and Taylor get
And
married,
pause
does
it
he give her a
right
Super Bowl ring?
here. Watch Rice.
Good
inside.
question.
He's right there. He's guarded right there, but that's wide open. And Mahomes was waiting on
I
Kelsey.
spent 6 months in
Good
Virginia.
job
Best seafood I ever
by
had since Jay
Washington to
Romero.
defend.
The Chiefs.
Most crab
5
at
out of 6
Chinese is
on
probably
3rd down.
artificial.
The only one they
Yeah, I
missed,
know.
they converted
It's
on
just
4th
those,
down.
what do you call them? They have the cream cheese and the crab.
It's 3rd and 3. 3rd and 9.
Kind of a dessert. Caught Kelsey. This
Ball
side.
forward.
Going to be real close.
They're not going to give it to him. It's going to be 4th
He'll be
and
just
a
shy.
foot.
I think they'll go for this one here as well. Kelsey
You
does
know where
an
Lake of the
excellent
Woods
job
is?
of
Yeah, I
going
worked up there for
downhill
2
at the
summers.
top.
Morris Point Resort.
Kelsey with his 7th catch
My uncle has
in the
since
first
sold
half,
that
and he
resort.
now has the record alone.
But he still has a beautiful house up there.
Rare you pass Jerry Rice in anything.
It's crazy.
That almost looked like a first down to me.
It did to
Is that
me, too.
challengeable? I might have challenged that.
4th and a foot. Pacheco.
Ooh, is Pacheco caught short?
Hamilton came up.
What a tackle by Hamilton. Going to hold him
Telling
just
you,
short.
This is as difficult a team to get a foot or a yard
So
on
it's going to be a turnover on downs. The first thing bad that happened to the Chiefs.
Again, I think his knee is down. Hamilton comes in from behind, the knees down there.
Knee down. They go to a commercial. Turnover on downs. $1 million football over to the Ravens. The fumble doesn't cost him a thing. Don't mean a thing. If you ain't got that blang at the end of the next possession. Walleye is awesome, says Chad. Walleye probably the most coveted freshwater fish in the Midwest. I can't stand how imitation crab is just fish and restaurants get away with using it as crab. Ragoons. Lake of the Woods, you can walk a quarter mile into the lake and only be water up to your waist. Don't let the moose flies bite you. I'll tell you what, y'all, one of my jobs, my whole job actually there was, I would run the boathouse for my uncle during the day. And then at night, when the little boats came back in, I would row them out to the crane on the end of the dock and hose them out. And then bring them back to the beach, turn them upside down for the nighttime. I would sell minnows and leeches from a big bathtub in the fishing shop. And then in the mornings, my responsibility was to go around the beach with a stick with a nail on it and pick up trash. Don't mean a thing but a chicken wing. I became a fish lover when I lived in Mississippi. Even some southern fried catfish, says Jeremy. They might want those 3 points later, says Summer Oak. He did. He passed up on 3, didn't he? I didn't think it looked like a first down, Clayton. Nuggies denied, says Dog Catcher. We can stop them at times, says Dab Dave. Leeches are my favorite walleye live bait, says Glenn. I watched the movie Willard last night on Svengoolie. The nail on a stick was a life-changing invention, says Summer Ove. I was 12 and 13 when I worked there, y'all. 12 and 13. Child labor laws be damned.
2 touchdowns or 2 scores had they elected to kick.
My uncle would give me my own Airstream trailer for the summer,
spins away,
and I thought I was living like an adult.
Edwards and picks up about 4.
I think that's a huge stop
Fish and
right
tater
there for
tots,
Baltimore.
tots,
Like you
or
talked
tater
about.
sauce.
As you see,
Tartar
Lamar,
sauce.
first time really a design quarterback run after.
Yeah, he would fly me out and everything,
Remember
y'all.
our AFC Championship game 2 years ago?
Fly me out.
Kansas City went down at the end of the half, and they could
Put me up in my own little Airstream trailer.
End of the half, and I thought that changed the momentum, complexion of the game. Cincinnati ended up coming back. It was a very
He was
similar
watching
situation.
Porky, says
This
Chad.
helps Baltimore with the emotion of the game. Keeps it a 1 score.
2nd and 5. Ball batted up.
Ball batted in the air, and oh, what a catch, Jackson! Jackson, a catch for his own pass. First down.
First down. By the Chiefs, Reed and Lamar uses
Shades of Brad Johnson.
the God-given gives the awareness.
Except Brad Johnson took his to the house.
It makes one of the greatest plays you'll ever see in a championship game.
Well, Reed was going to have it, but
Absolutely, Glenn.
jumped in front of him. And
Absolutely, bro.
13-yard pass to himself.
Wow, you want to be in the category of Patrick Mahomes, you got to win this game today. But also,
And Jeannie fed me well through those summers, y'all.
Whatever it takes.
Flowers on an end around.
Dana has them.
Short game.
After 1.
You were being groomed, says Seriously Larry. Yeah, I've seen a Viking quarterback catch a touchdown on his own pass.
Stream Super Bowl 58 live February 11th on Paramount Plus. Did you ever catch one of your own passes?
yes, but usually I was just playing catch by myself in the backyard.
Okay.
All right, so the ball
2nd and 9.
on the 32. 2nd and 9.
They're giving up a run to the left if they wanted it.
He's in trouble. He tried to get it away, and it's ruled incomplete.
All right, ruled incomplete. Jackson gets rid of it, knocked down by the rushing
It looked
defender.
that way.
When he threw it.
And that's the dominance of Chris
This is
Jones.
one hell of a
First team
script.
All-Pro.
How they
Watch
pulled that
this
one
just
off is
push
beyond me, says Summer Oak.
Simpson right into the lap. Talk about
Yeah,
the
Dave says,
suffocating
hey,
of the
we're in
pocket
an
the Ravens
Airstream
do.
trailer.
That had a chance to be a pick 6. Let's see that knee. Yeah, he got it off.
Yes, he did.
Those Airstreams are great until you're in a
Jones
hailstorm.
just drives him into the ground, and it's just
The wildest thing at that resort, y'all, was every afternoon at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, just before dusk,
not out here.
the marshes looked like they were on fire as the mosquitoes and bugs come flying out for the night.
Player. He's their best D lineman.
So many bugs.
Unbelievable at situational
And
football,
so many
knowing when the big
mosquitoes.
plays are, and this is one of them.
Sidearm.
This one knocked down.
Jones as he marches
By
right to
Jones.
the sideline, knowing he just
Gonna
ended
make
the
it a
Ravens'
4th and
drive.
9.
That's the instincts of him, and he does that all the time. This team leads the NFL in batted passes. It's
That'll be on
because of guys
SportsCenter
like
tonight.
this. I mean, that's a D lineman, D tackle, who just waited it out and used a little shuffle.
All right, we're stuck at 54, y'all.
So Stout will be out.
I don't know if we
to
got a
punt
few
for
more
second
likes in
time.
the chat, but
His
we're
first
stuck.
punt went 66 yards.
Stout into
I'm telling you,
punt.
I'm here to tell you that play would have been a first down if they'd have got that completed.
Stout.
Over to Kansas City.
Hang time.
Gonna be returned.
By James.
25. He'll go down at about the 29.
The 29. 49-yard punt.
Chad, that was in Morris Point Resort, Minnesota. Top 10 SC for sure, says some robe. A running joke in Minnesota is that the mosquito is the state bird. How much time we got left? 3:49 remaining before halftime. 14-7 Chiefs. Back when Val knew what snow was. I never saw it snow back there. I always went in the summer times. Mozzies are a pain in the ass this summer. Oh. Seriously, Larry says big drive, score before half, get the ball. Exactly. The Chiefs are set to receive the second half kickoff. They got about 3 minutes, and I believe all their timeouts. Already up by 7. If they could double up tutties, this thing would be over. Likely. Again, I apologize. The live viewer count is not working for me. I don't know what happened. It was working 30 minutes prior to the game, actually an hour prior to the game, and I can't get it to reactivate. Nice thing about Southern Cal, bug issues are really, well, the smog kills them in California, y'all. The smog keeps the insect population down. I expected more from the Ravens, says Butterfly. In '85, I was a kid that summer had a grasshopper invasion. You step outside, it looked like a wave in the ocean. That's crazy. All right, here we go. Back to it. Kansas City.
Third quarter kick. And look at this.
Deep.
Tangled bodies. No flag.
No flag. Hamilton on coverage of Rice.
Great job by Hamilton coming out of his spot.
Yeah, I got the view count up top. You guys can't see it unless you're looking at the main page.
Be there at the Grammys.
All right, second Taylor Swift sighting, y'all. T. Swizzy
wins. Find out live next Sunday right here on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
It looks like she might have shook old Brittany Mahomes or whatever.
The 2nd and 10 has been showery. On and off.
Pistons are currently smoking the Thunder, and the 4th is T. Kubler. Quick throw, right side, Rice. Tackled immediately. Hamilton in on the stop.
You called that he is
Vikings could have drafted that dude, instead we took Lewis Sign, who is a bust in the first round. Right there with Hamilton just looking at us on the draft board. Your boy Valhalla screaming, take Hamilton. Take Hamilton.
This is a football player, Jim. He does everything for this team.
Poverty-ass franchise.
Good on all 3 levels.
He's Ray Lewis's favorite player. He goes on and on. He says he just loves watching 14 play. 3rd and 10. Again, a low snap. Here comes Hamilton.
Hamilton almost sacks Mahomes, forces them to throw it away. Incomplete.
It's like there are 2 or 3 of them out there.
Ravens are begging for intentional grounding.
To me, your ability to time the blitz is one of the most important things. He doesn't show it. And then all of a sudden, here he comes. And Mahomes is good at anybody at figuring out.
So the Vikings are in that draft. They've got a All-Pro, probably going to be a Hall of Famer safety from Notre Dame named Harrison Smith.
Second year out of Notre Dame.
And then they get another
a year ago.
one available in the draft when it's time to replace said one Hall of Famer. And we pass on him from some jackass.
Scooped up and stopped by P. Ryan at the 40. Just a short punt that time of 31 yards.
Here we go to a commercial. Usher. That's 2 picks, though, in the draft for the Vikings the last few years. You know, you pass on Hamilton, and they also passed on Antoine Winfield Jr. after their dad damn near had a Hall of Fame career with the Minnesota Vikings. Just blatant stupidity. Rob Parsons in the house. What's up, Rob? Valhalla legend. Rob Parsons up in here. We got signed and an extra pick for Booth. Bruh, this guy Hamilton is going to the Hall of Fame, bro. He might win him an NFL championship ring this year as well. Queasy did the trade back. Rob here to shake things up, says Summer O. Rob been busy, I bet y'all. I got a feeling that Rob has been busy at the old JOB the last couple days. He's trying to make that big deal happen. To make the big deal go down. Good day, all you berserkers, says Rob. Quessy can't draft, says seriously, Larry. Yeah, Rob, you missed that Lakers game last night, bro. That was the best Laker game I've seen in a long-ass time, bro. 2 overtime thriller. In the immortal worlds of Jeff Spicoli, all right, Hamilton. Next time I come home for a game, I will have to take you ice fishing, says Chad. Can't believe I missed the dub overtime versus Warriors. Spicoli, y'all. Fast times at Ridgemont High. All right, here we go. Ravens with the $1 million football.
Lamar.
Sidearm this side.
It's Likely.
Caught by Likely, the tight end.
Super job filling in for Andrews during his absence. Let's go down to Tracy.
Jim, Chiefs defensive end Charles Omenihu right now is being taken into the locker room. He came off after the last drive.
2:28 clock running. Both teams with all their allocated timeouts.
Tried to walk it off, tried to push off, couldn't do it, slamming his helmet. He's now headed into the locker room for further evaluation.
It did not look good. He had that strip sack.
Yeah, Dab Dave and Sheila are big Chiefs fans.
Run team. I would start to run the football.
And the Rhodes family, Ashton Rhodes is a big Chiefs fan as well.
And run it to the 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning.
Yeah, exactly.
2-minute warning, and we go to a commercial break. Eagles passed on some very good receivers before drafting Devonta Smith. No, I'm not in Minnesota, Chad. I live in Arizona, buddy. Arizona. Oh, yeah, of course, go KC, says Rob. Man, I miss having the view counter, y'all. I miss it. It doesn't really even let me reset it or nothing. That view counter that tells me how many are in the stream, not working for me. I think it was messed up for Big Zig too, because his was down the first quarter, but mine hasn't come back up, and his is back up. Dave's favorite team is anyone playing the Raiders, says Dave. Please tell me the Lakers are not getting Kyle Lowry. I don't know, man. I told you, I think they're going to stand pat, especially with how well D'Lo's been playing the last 4 or 5 games. D'Lo been our best player for the last 5 games, I think.
Of the NFL.
One of them, anyway. My sister is visiting a friend in Arizona right now. Pretty warm there. All right, here we go. Back
by Liberty
to
Mutual
Baltimore.
Insurance. Only
we thought you all lived in California. No, I got out of the Army here after Desert Storm. I've lived here for over 2 decades.
Report. Getting all set, the crew. Boomer, JJ, there's Coach Cowher. This stadium opened in 1998 in the first regular season game. Bill Cowher
looks like OBS
is
is struggling
from the opposition for the Ravens, brought the Steelers in here. And Jim Harbaugh was the starting quarterback for the Ravens in their first ever game. He's here today too. 2nd and 4, flinging it down the field. And unable to get under it is Aguilar.
Incomplete, intended for Aguilar, going to make it 3rd and 4.
Completion right there. So far in this game, Tony, Lamar's only completed 5 passes.
Let's face it, it was only the Warriors there. Shit.
That's right. But I think right there is what you
see. The 3 that Curry hit.
And the other part to me is
in the OT.
Winning these instrumental, like big time down.
I thought it was over when Curry hit that 3.
Jones earlier. It was the drop
in the
pass
2nd OT.
The first drive of the game for the Ravens. And
we did damn near screw up though.
As the game goes on.
Curry should have never got to take that shot. We should have fouled Draymond.
You saw Mr. Harbaugh.
All right, timeout on the field. Baltimore uses its first.
Timeout's called by the Ravens. We'll be back in 30 after this from State Farm.
Quick 30-second commercial. 85 degrees in Southern Cal. I don't think the Lakers can get Lowry if he has a buyout, as the Lakers are already in NBA luxury tax. Lowry is at the stage of his career where anyone wants him, they can just have him for any amount. Lowry sucks now, says Up in Smoke. I'm telling y'all, let's just go get Kai Soto and call it a year.
Contain rush integrity for the
Let's
defense.
get Kai Soto, call it a year.
I would come after him right here. There, but right now, watch Spagnuolo as good as anyone. They've been
no, this is just where I was stationed, where I deployed from, and I just got out and got a job.
They did.
Out of the backfield, too steep.
Ooh, that was a nasty hit late there on Hill, but no call.
On Hill, now take
4th and 4.
Kansas City will have a chance to do a little business before the intermission with 3 timeouts remaining.
Yeah, Karlaftis puts pressure. The ball gets away.
30
Lamar
degrees
Jackson,
Celsius in Melbourne today, says Rob.
He's really improved as a thrower, but he wanted the running back to take a little more field. That was a big stop. Kansas City can double this up. You got 3 timeouts, a ton of time. They score right here, Jim. They get the ball back. This could get away from you in a hurry if they score in this drive.
They've been the best team in the regular season in the last
punt
2
is
minutes
away
of the first half. It's James.
Fair catch at the 10. $1 million football to the Chiefs.
42-yard punt.
We go to a commercial to Dua Lipa. I thought the no call when Draymond clubbed the brow. Yeah, that was some bullshit there too. Currently 44 degrees in Fargo, North Dakota. CP3 to Golden State really changed the power dynamic in the West. He was sitting on the bench last night. He was out. Ever since Butterfly's Longhorns lost, she has been an angry woman when it comes to officiating. More effing ads than football, says Rob Parsons. I don't know. Basketball got a lot of them. All right, we're just kind of stuck at 55-ish in the chat, y'all. Just kind of stuck here. All the top 10 dominated by these Asian channels. And this effing idiot, 914. Get the hell out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. Here we go.
The postseason are 8-2. The only two road teams to win a game: Green Bay over Dallas, Kansas City last week over Buffalo. The Chiefs trying to win another.
I've been very impressed with LeBron
to a
this
Super
year.
Bowl with a chance to go for back-to-back titles.
Normally, I would tell you to be safe here as a quarterback on the road, deep down in here.
Hand off Pacheco. They wrap him up around the neck for no gain, and the play carries on for a while.
Tackled for a loss.
Queen Smith mixing it up there with Trey Smith of the Chiefs. Now Roquan.
So 129 to go.
We got a flag.
We talked about this started before the game. Just a huge moment in everyone's lives here. The outcomes of these define legacies.
A little action after the whistle.
Super Bowls, you know, those are a big deal, Jim.
You know, those are worth something, aren't they? Last we checked.
It's small, but I do see you have one.
You know, it's going to be a chippy game when they start getting into it with the kickers in the pregame warm-ups. It goes down to that level.
That's pretty
That's
good.
what we saw with Justin Tucker and
Personal
Chiefs.
foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, number 50. 15-yard penalty, first down.
Wow, unnecessary roughness. Tack 15 onto it.
Kyle Van Noy.
Van Noy, the former Patriot, called for it.
My guess is the refs come in and they didn't see the first part, which I'm assuming.
The Chiefs got a good chance here.
Oh, there it is right there, that headbutt. It's always the last guy, isn't it?
First penalty.
Kelsey suckers Benoit into an unsportsmanlike penalty.
Just loving it, laughing it off.
And it'll probably add up to points.
Opportune time, Jim. You just had him in a second and long, deep in their end zone.
And they're still jawing at
Now
it.
you're freed up a lot more as a quarterback.
He's still, you can see Kelsey still jawing with Van Noy, who was for a moment lined up across from him. Switches to the other side, 1st and 10, out of the backfield.
Throw, Pacheco blown up by Hamilton.
Hamilton brings him down. Letting the clock
What
run.
a play by Hamilton. He was on the opposite side, Jim, and took off like a rocket.
Sticking in 5, 104 clock running. Chiefs with all 3 of their timeouts.
Yeah, that's a great analogy. Yeah.
2nd and 5, rushing 4. Able to split the defender.
Mahomes hit in the face as he threw it.
Hit him in the face mask in the helmet area.
And a flag. This will be another personal foul. I saw the head snap back on Mahomes.
Of a pocket that was collapsing on him.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense number 98.
30 yards on a 100-yard field in penalties. Oh yeah, clubbed him upside the head.
The head by Jones. Haven't seen that since the longest yard.
Yeah, and he did a little more on the longest yard. And he did more on the ground, too.
If I didn't know better, I'd say Baltimore trying to lose this game, says David.
Wow.
The old clothesline.
Well, they wanted to make him feel it when he wants to get out of the pocket.
He's soft, Butterfly.
That does not help your team, the old clothesline.
You be at school, them kids be just clotheslining you, no problem. No problem if they just clothesline you while you're walking down the hallway.
First down. Stepping up.
Pump fake.
Fakes it because he's well past
Mahomes out of bounds.
He gets pushed out by Roquan Smith.
So 43 seconds to go.
43 seconds to go. At the Verizon halftime report coming up, JB and crew all ready to go inside the stadium here. Phil, Nate,
Mahomes should fire a pass at that dude's groin, says Summer O.
Some strong opinions and analytics on the first half. Coming up on the Verizon.
Drop a V to annoy Vanoy.
He thought there should have been another penalty with the late hit on Mahomes there.
2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Mahomes down
over the middle, wide open. Kelsey. First down.
Just a monster first half. First down.
And he lets the Ravens know it. Still John. And I think Kansas City takes their first time out.
Of getting the protection to come out. You got
I'm a
guy
Commanders fan,
inside,
so I got no love for Baltimore, but I really don't want to hear about that woman during the
to
Super
get the
Bowl.
blitzer, and the area where he blitzes from, that's where
I don't
you
know
throw
if I
the
could
ball
be
to.
that miserable all
Leave
the
an
time
area,
up in
you throw
smoke.
it
I don't
to
know
that
if I
area.
could be that miserable all the time.
Kelsey's
that
as
woman
good as
ever do to
anyone
you?
Finding that soft spot.
Timeout called by Kansas City. Working on a drive here in the closing minute of the first half.
All right, third view.
That began at their own
Third
11,
view, just to
advanced now
irritate up in smoke.
To the 29 of Baltimore.
Of T. Swizzy.
Time of possession in this game, it's decidedly in favor of Kansas City. One-sided, over 20 minutes to 9 minutes.
Kelsey in a
Some
quarterback,
respects,
we
it
will
feels
see
like
some
the lead should
butterfly.
be larger, and now they have a chance to
You
do
can't
just
club
that.
someone
Make it
in the
larger.
head.
They punch this in for 7 right here, and this gets very tense for Baltimore, who has they've dominated opponents.
All right, here we go.
Any team in history, they have so many records, but this is Kansas City, Jim.
Oh, I got to take a timeout from the Chiefs.
1st and 10.
1st and 10.
From the pocket.
Caught right side Rice.
Races to the sideline. And he's going to stop it at 31 seconds.
31 seconds now on the clock. He got out of bounds.
6 with that one.
So the ball sits on the 29.
19 of 23,
31 seconds, 2 timeouts
152
for the
yards
Chiefs.
and a touchdown.
Sometimes there's styles and matchups.
Already
that
up by
difficult,
7.
and Baltimore wants to be a zone team. But Patrick feasts on zone teams. It's like if you're going to play man all the time and you go against a dominant wide receiver crew, that's going to be a hard game for you.
Edwards-Helaire returns to the backfield.
Mahomes, incomplete, intended for Gray.
Was on the coverage. Wade provided a little pressure on Mahomes.
Intended for Gray.
Watch the pocket. They collapse it around him. And that's what happens. It just gets to where everything funnels right towards you. As Oweh does a great job.
David Catalano, a $3 Valhalla holla. Thank you so much, Mr. Catalano.
3rd and 4.
Mr. Catalano comes in hot with the first dodo of the day. 3rd and 4.
Here they come.
Mahomes steps up, going to run it himself. First down and more. Out of bounds, the Chiefs have entered the NFL red zone.
It's a great pass rush. The right side of Mahomes is going to be on Smith, 65.
Conrad checking in from the rainy mean streets of Washington State.
Holding. Offense number 65.
Cheech and Chong, holding on the offense.
Second team All-Pro Matabike provides a great pass rush.
Take that red zone
He
down,
gets
yo.
to the outside shoulder and angles down, and Trey Smith is one of the best guards in the National Football League, and we talked about
That
this
woman
Mahomes
is suing
never
me
gets
for my
sacked. They're starting to ramp
AI
up the pressure on him
catalog.
with these four-man fronts now.
Taylor Swift
That's the
or
first
images I
penalty
own have
of the
nothing to
game
do with her. This is
for
up in
Kansas
smoke.
City. If they fail to advance the ball, the field goal attempt for Butker would be just outside
It makes
50
a drink
yards.
for us all. This
All
is
season,
Chad.
penalties, drop passes, turn to the playoffs.
All right, so they're all the way out past the 30 now, 33. It's 3rd and 14.
3rd and 14. Screen.
Thrown short to Rice. A flag on the play. Rice running free. He gone. Touchdown. But what about the flag?
I think it's a holding call.
That was a quick flag, usually holding on the offense.
Andy Reid, one of the great screeners, play callers of all time, and he times it perfectly.
Holding. Offense number 65.
Holding on the offense, and they're going to back him up even further.
Holding calls on Smith, and
They got to be getting close to being out of field goal range.
Yes.
They've got a 3rd down play to repeat.
Watch this hold, though, Jim. It's a
3rd and 24 now. That flag came out
Right over
immediately.
here. Watch him. You're supposed to kind of throw him, right? This has nothing to do with the play. You're supposed to kind of grab his back shoulder, yes. And Smith, if he didn't wrap with his left arm, you're taught to kind of shove him by. It's a good call, but it had no effect on the play.
Four penalties on this drive, 2 by each team.
So, all the way back to the
3rd and 24. They are out of field goal range.
Baltimore.
And Baltimore uses a timeout.
And we'll be back in 30. After this from...
So quick commercial. Flags mounting. Max coverage in the house. Holla, holla, holla. We are live with Valhalla. What's up, Max? How you doing, buddy? Max coverage. Up in here, up in here. I suppose they try to get those yards back for the field goal, says Summer O. They'll try. They will definitely try. Butker's got a pretty good leg, y'all.
We're back, and a 3rd down play is coming up. Let me bring in Jay Feely. How far do they need to advance the football to get in range for Butker?
Jim, only to the 35-yard line, 53-yard field goal. He'll be in range. So, Tony, Baltimore's got to be
You
aggressive.
crybabies, you said they don't call flags on the Chiefs. Here's another, says Rhodes. I don't care. I don't care, Max. I'm still in mourning. I really don't care. I just don't want the Lions to win today.
Looks like Smith. He is coming. Pass complete.
Kelsey
And
gets him right back into field goal range.
Tripped up by Marcus Williams. 8 seconds. They have 2 timeouts, and they take one right here.
Kansas City takes a timeout with 8 seconds.
Saw out of Baltimore today, because what happens is, remember what I said, Jim, when you pressure from an area, you throw to that area. You got to play man behind the pressures.
So 4th and 16, ball at the 34. We're talking 52 yards for Butker.
And so Butker is already out there, just in case there's a bad snap or something.
In the postseason are just superb.
The big game kickers of our time, and he's always had a big leg.
To put the Chiefs up 10 at halftime.
All right, I got to quit looking at this guy's channel because it's pissing me off. From the middle.
Here's Butker.
Kick is up.
52, and it's good right into the net. He's made now his last 8 in a row from 50 plus.
Wow. Right there, that silences this crowd. You go in.
Remember, Kansas City gets the $1 million football at the end of the half.
Feeling that way, down 10 at home. This is rare for this football team.
Just 4 seconds to go in the half.
So 4 seconds to go.
And by the way,
Kansas City will have to kick it back to the Ravens.
Tour heads to paradise, to Pebble Beach, the AT&T Pebble Beach.
This shit makes me so angry, y'all. I can't even tell you. We should be playing today, but we choked last weekend, says Max. And he gonna snatch them nuggies, says Dog Catcher. Oh, it's this jackwagon, the sports lounge. Trash, bro. Fucking trash. And YouTube is pushing the fuck out of him. Absolutely pushing the hell out of him.
More. What is it when you give them all of a sudden you're the underdog? You're like, oh, really? I guess I haven't done enough to show you not to make me an underdog.
We talked to him this week about it. He was fully aware.
Yes, he was.
That they were feeling dissed.
Yeah, way to put another
champs.
chip on his shoulder.
No
just
question.
add to it. And he has been on fire in this first half.
Yeah, having a little bit more this game than I did all season since damn day.
80%.
2 tickets to paradise is butterfly.
You're doing the math. I like it.
Half,
Yeah,
20
you are.
of
53 in the house.
And 161 and 1 touchdown, and that's going to bring us to halftime. Lamar and the Ravens.
All right, so we're at the half, y'all. We are at the half. Kansas City 17, Baltimore 7. Kansas City trying to punch that ticket to the Super Bowl in Las Vegas. Butker up on Tucker. The battle of elite kickers, says Dog Catcher. Harbaugh and Herbert in the AFC Finals next year, says T. Kubler. Lamar looking like a bum out there, says Up in Smoke. Yeah, we got a full half of football left, y'all. Where the hell is Baltimore? Over in Maryland. District of Columbia. All right, we'll see you, Butterfly. Hope it's okay. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. Let the cheerleaders roll and the lightning strike. No, don't listen to Larry. Baltimore is not an island in the Pacific. No, not crazy near Kansas City either. Oh, this is making me so angry, y'all. That dude is trash. You just turn that off. We have picked up one subscriber. One subscriber as the channel dies a slow death. Yeah, I haven't, Max. Not so much, bro. But I mean, this clown, bro, all he does, I started a new channel this week just to combat this jackass. And basically all he does, bro, is put the stats from ESPN up, puts a little AI loop of himself, kind of like the one I already have. Right? One of these. And plays the game audio from SiriusXM. That's all he does, bro. Motherfucker got 1,000 in the chat right now. It makes me absolutely livid, Max. I'm about to quit, bro. I'm about to quit. Between that and them letting the Asian channels sit at the top of the search rankings, you know, you can't even get seen, bro. I'm fucking invisible out here. I'm invisible. If the Dodgers don't save it, bro, I'm through. I'm through if the Dodger streams don't save it. I don't know. They're pushing him too, bro. Big Zig's doing fine on NFL. But if you don't get up in the search rankings, you're screwed. If you cannot get up in the search rankings, you're screwed, blued, and tattooed. Monday, Tuesday's Laker streams are going to be on the new channel, and it'll literally be a faceless channel with the chimp. And I'll just play, I got SiriusXM for $1 for 3 months, and I'm just going to play the audio. Fuck it. Monday, Tuesday Lakers games are over on Monkey Business Sports, y'all. Monkey Business. Did a soccer game today, and I literally sat on the couch while it was going. No, in the Army, I was a signal soldier, so I had in Desert Storm, I carried an M16 with a grenade launcher and a 9mm Beretta. Get adopted by some comedian's podcast, get some synergy. Yeah, I just think it's dying, y'all. Yeah, if baseball don't bring me back, bro, it's over. Rest in peace. Well, there you go, buddy. All right, let me take this call, y'all. All right, Rob, have a good day, dude. All right, here we go. Third quarter about to start, y'all. Third quarter about to get underway. Ravens already in trouble. If the Chiefs take this opening drive of the second half down for the touchdown, it might be lights out in Baltimore. There we go. Camera pans to Brittany Mahomes.
For the Chief faithful, but they get this crucial start to the third quarter. You know, one thing about this first half, that drive by the Ravens covered 75 yards in the first quarter. After that, they only put up 32 yards. Again, the Chiefs' defense stepped up.
They got to get back to running the football. He led the National Football League in rushing, and to me, Gus Edwards, he needs to touch the football and then use Lamar's legs in different areas.
Yeah,
I mean,
he don't be messing around, y'all.
Everything right now. Your season's on the line. Go through the ground. That's what you're best at right now, then start to open it up.
Well, let's take a look here at the wild first half plays presented by Pepsi Wild Cherry.
I'm going to mute that music. Become an NFL ref and tell us who's going to win. All right, here we go.
I think he just needs to settle in.
Like the sun is setting in Baltimore.
And you can help him as a coaching staff do that.
Might already be set. Lights are on in the stadium.
Mahomes, who doesn't even really need that. He's been in so many. They let him throw screens, do little things, and then all of a sudden you let him open it up.
Touchback.
Out of the back of the end zone, Kansas City will take over.
Coach,
On the 25, interview with Harbaugh.
What do you want to see on that side of the ball to cut into this Chiefs lead?
No doubt. Just try to generate some momentum, get the run game going a little bit, completions. I know we can hit big play. We've seen more
absolutely trash, bro.
More opportunities for ourselves.
Absolutely.
What's been the best attack against Mahomes in that group?
I think we started getting the feel for him second quarter into the second quarter. We'll be fine. We just got to get after him, keep the ball in front, take away the screens, continue to improve.
All right, here we go. First and 10 from the 25.
Those things will come and be there for those.
Coach, thank you.
Thanks, Evan.
Tackled after a gain of 1.
Now the BK was able to halt that after 1.
I believe Harbaugh's absolutely
absolute
right.
trash, garbage.
Because right now they are getting dominated in time of possession, Jim.
How about the 5 first downs for the Ravens? That's their fewest in the first half.
Right, here we go. Stat page, y'all.
Since week 1 a year ago.
You wouldn't have expected that coming
Second and 9, Mahomes shotgun. Trips left formation.
Mahomes in traffic, able to find. Look at it. You got Rice there. You got Kelsey there.
Nice pickup by Kelsey.
It for yet another catch. Let's go down to Tracy in her first half report.
Jim, I had a chance to speak with Andy Reid going into the half.
Bro, you don't have a community. You don't have any kind of community. You did that Lakers stream last night, had like 20 comments. You ain't shit, bro. You're just getting pushed by YouTube right now.
He said he likes it. Jim?
Well, that, thank you, Trace, was Kelsey's 10th catch a moment ago, and he's over 100 yards.
Kelsey over 100 in the game.
Off his back foot, puts it up.
Incomplete.
By Marcus Williams.
Williams on the coverage.
Watson's looking around for a flag, but it doesn't exist, and Arthur Millette was the one who forced Mahomes to throw it off his back foot and unload it.
Well, they motion the back and forth to see it's man in zone. Look at the movement over here by the defense.
Right, so Kansas City really didn't do nothing with this opening possession of the second half.
At trying to get information.
Townsend back to punt.
Ravens win there.
Punt is away.
Duvernay just watches it bounce down the sideline. And they will say it went out at the 22. 46-yard punt. As Mahomes
and
right
for
there,
MVP Lamar to show up.
Also. Trying to lead his team to victory, trying to help mark where the punt went out of bounds.
He ain't shit. Motherfucker's a clerk.
Kelsey in this
He's a clerk.
Half. And now with the catch in the second half, 10 targets, 10 catches.
This is the zone aspect. I mean, he started the game with 2 huge catches versus man-to-man on the first drive and showed you.
Instead of copying, bitch, I've been doing this shit for 4 years.
Nobody is better at
You don't do nothing like this. You just take other people's shit and post it. You ain't doing nothing, dog.
That's the rapport that he has with Mahomes. You cannot stop them.
You ain't doing nothing. You ain't a creator. You're a fucking conduit.
Moving Flowers around. Edwards is the running back. And here's Gus. Gus getting the call.
Gus. Tackled for a loss.
Player for the Chiefs, Justin Reed.
Ravens with the $1 million football.
You're absolutely right. He comes from a cover 2 really high safety shell. And at this point, he has to fit perfectly, and he does. And that's just understanding the concept and where.
I got you, bro. I got you.
The open hole's going to be. And
we coming.
Right in there.
We coming.
Sends a message in some ways, right?
These 2 strong safeties. Ed Reed's in the house. And they got 2 guys who are playing his position.
You ain't shit, bro. You ain't shit.
Reed are showing him how to play it in the modern version. 2nd and 10. Flowers on the end around.
Flowers to the right, tackled after a short gain.
Good ankle tackle. Setting up
U.S. Secretary, bro.
Baltimore.
U.S. Secretary.
By McDuffie going all the way
conduit.
across the field.
A button pusher.
You can outrun
you don't
these
create
guys.
nothing.
First team All-Pro right there, Jim. 22.
They go no huddle here, Tony. Jackson flings it up ahead.
Ooh, almost picked off.
Oh, that was Bolton.
You up in here when you're supposed to be taking care of your community.
Not hold on.
But you ain't got a community. You just got a bunch of people listening to the game audio.
This was a little antsy. This should have been intercepted. This is right to Bolton. To me, though, this game's... Oh, wow, that should have gone the Chiefs' way. Lucky for Lamar. But Lamar looked antsy.
53 in the house.
You know what happens? You're going against Patrick Mahomes. There's an emotional level to this. Your legacy.
That's all right. That push you're getting from YouTube about to end, bro.
There, right? And so what you're going to do is you're going to win
that
this
little
game.
Push you're getting from YouTube about to end.
But at the end of the day, he's trying to do too much. Watch him slide. Right here, he slides, and he just kind of doesn't get his feet set. He literally slides and just...
All right, punt is away. $1 million football over to the Chiefs.
There's Stout. Big boomer.
Fair caught at the 22.
This is the fair catch at the 21 by
We'll
James.
go to a commercial break.
So...
He don't have to. He don't have to. It's just on autopilot. Just on autopilot, y'all. We got that dumbass nodding game stats up there, and he's playing Sirius XM radio. No big deal. It's easy. I'm doing it already over there on the new channel. We coming to get them Laker views. Coming to get them Laker views. $49 in the house, y'all. Niners versus Lions after this one. Here we go, back to it, y'all.
In Baltimore, we're 2 weeks away from Super Bowl 58 on CBS. The winner of this one to face the winner of the NFC Championship game coming up later tonight between San Francisco, the hosts, and the Detroit
All right, so
Lions.
Chiefs with it. Here we go.
Here's a 1st and 10.
Rice. Left side, tackled for a loss is Rice.
By Ronald Darby for no gain.
You can see the Ravens are now playing more man coverage.
Some of us are experts on being a keyboard warrior.
Getting people running horizontally when you play. Oh, nice job by Darby.
Ball comes out.
Yeah.
Ends up on the sideline. Chiefs football, but the loss of a yard.
If you play man-to-man, like you're like, all right, who are the two guys that can wreck this?
They got more going on in their chat right now than they ever have talking about me, y'all. That's the most action that chat has seen in 3 weeks. Going left.
Him up with a run. Pacheco ridden down after a gain of about 6. One thing that has a lot of people surprised about this performance to this point for Baltimore is the way they have absolutely
Not being everything you do? What are you talking about, bro? What are you doing? What are you doing?
With a winning record. Not just winning,
people have been putting stats up and playing audio since the beginning of YouTube, bro. You ain't doing shit. You're just getting the love from the YouTube algorithm right now. You'll get over it. Trash. That's what you are. Channel is trash.
These type of downs.
3rd and 6.
3rd and 6. Big gainer. First down.
First down.
Watson, the other tight end, number 84.
This is Andy Reid's special. You're going to play man-to-man? Well, you can't. The motion's going to come in. That allows him to get the leverage on the defender guarding him. If you just lined him up there, that ain't going to work on Darby. Andy Reid, genius again.
Crash.
Watson's first catch goes for 16.
You don't do nothing, bro. You're a switchboard operator.
Low snap. Fires it sideline.
Left
There's
side.
Catch for MVS.
Gain of about 8.
Came up with 2 gigantic catches.
Valdez Scantling on the reception.
Valdez Scantling.
Watch a second baseman right here, Jim. Just a little ground ball with his baseball background. That's not as easy as you think it is just to pick it up and throw it.
What's up, Up in Smoke?
It's rough, but Holmes has a way of making things look easy.
Been low most of the day. That snap coming back to him. That last play went for 7.
You do see everything. You're all over snaps. Look at the
Kansas City, 255 total yards. The Ravens, 5.
Are they disguising it well enough? Yes.
2nd and 3.
Flips it back over to Kelsey.
Throw to Kelsey on the left. He takes it upfield. First down, Chiefs.
Runs over Roquan Smith. He knocked Roquan Smith out of bounds. And Marcus Williams was there too. That goes as a rush, by the way.
Watch Kelsey.
You better get back there and push them buttons, bro. Get back over there and make sure your buttons are pushed.
Is Patrick Mahomes' ability.
Go chill on the couch while your community doesn't build.
Yeah, it was Marcus Williams who.
While you got nobody in your community.
Came over to try to help out.
Enjoy.
But another set of downs as Hardman's in for the first time. Just chipping away. It's Gray.
Caught over the middle to Gray again.
There's the catch at about the 43.
Gain of 3.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen this season. Kelsey.
I'm going to mute that music a little bit. They're showing a highlight of Mahomes to Kelsey against the Bills, and then a throwback to Kadarius Toney. That play was called back due to a penalty. They don't tell you that over on that other channel, y'all. They don't tell you that. He's too busy eating nachos.
The Bills that propelled them to the postseason and a 2 seed before last week's loss to Kansas City. 2nd and 7.
Incomplete on the left side. Going to make it 3rd and 7, but a flag.
And it's in the offensive backfield.
It's probably going to be on Taylor, 74, the most penalized player in the league, their right tackle. He was trying to hang on for dear life, I'd imagine.
Holding. Offense number 74. 2-yard penalty. Please replay 2nd down.
That's 3 holding calls on the Chiefs offensive line since the last minute and a half of the first half to right here.
And that happens from time to time. Gets out on his toes, kind of lunges a little bit. Not a great kick step start, but gives Baltimore a shot on a huge drive. If you're a Ravens fan,
at 52 back in the house, 2nd and 17. Ball sits on the 47. Kansas City 47.
Nobody ran with him. Zone.
Thrown near side. Edwards-Helaire. Hamilton in on the stop.
After 1.
Great discipline in the secondary by Baltimore not to fall for the pump fake shot on the outside. Making
my lady's here sitting eating nachos. Says Danger Ranger. Lamar 2-4 in the playoffs after today with a loss. Says TQ Boy. He's eating Cheetos, watching porn. Says Marky Brew.
Ravens D has been out here a long time. 26.
I just want my viewer count to work again, y'all. What's wrong with it? 3rd and 15.
3rd and 15 to come back.
Throw this side, Pacheco, and he'll get nothing. Van Noy in on the stop this time.
And the Ravens defense does step up, Tony, as you implored.
There's a major stop for them right here. Watch Mahomes. He's going to make everyone think it's a screen over here. But the back's going to come across underneath. So if you fall for it and go left, it's going to be a huge play. But Van Noy and Roquan Smith weren't.
All right, punt formation, $1 million football.
Townsend
back over to the Ravens.
Inside the 10.
Ravens could make this interesting and get down there and get a touchdown, y'all. Even a field goal.
A net of 35 yards. Time for Lamar Jackson.
All right, we go to a commercial break. One thing that could hurt Chiefs, all them holding calls on the offensive line. Now, he don't give a shit about the community, y'all. All he cares about is the view count. YouTube doesn't give him a gift. Look at Big Zig, though. Got him 1,000 in there. Good for him. He actually does something. He actually does something in this game. Because I forgot to change it. Yeah, I changed it, y'all. I was kind of busy. I was busy right around the half. And I forgot to change it. Here, let me bring old dude in here. Let me bring old dude in here to look at him. Even AI Valhalla's cooler than his AI dude. At least he doesn't just sit there nodding like a dumbass. Len says, I heard the word nachos and came a-running. He had to go to the old dude. He had to go to the old dude. Nah, you leave him alone. You don't need to fade him out. You don't need to ban him or nothing, y'all. He didn't do nothing. Just in here trying to be somebody. All right, here we go. Back to it, y'all. Big drive for the Ravens here. Big drive.
Trying to get something going here. Find a way to get a plunge into the end zone. They've not had a first down in the last 12 and a half minutes.
If the Ravens are going to get back in this,
start out at the 20, first and 10.
They average only 7 points a game, this Chiefs defense.
The pass caught and racing out across the 35.
First down on the left side.
Edwards, so that's a good drive starter. A couple of Ravens members are wiped out on the sideline. Gain of 16.
Pressure comes off the left side. And a great job by Lamar to just scan through it and get the ball out to Edwards quickly. That's what they need. I'm telling you, the one Achilles heel for Kansas City is throwing the ball to backs, tight ends, not wide receivers, and
According his old comment,
Lamar needs to start to use his legs a little bit in the run game.
First down. He fakes it into the line. Needs help.
Lamar going to run it right side.
Here goes Lamar.
First down.
It's a wonderful job of resetting the pocket, staying poised and calm. I want you to watch Lamar go back and forth. Right here, he's going to change the pocket. Goes left, goes to the right, resets, then steps up. That's what makes him dangerous. Instead of sliding and running right away, reset, look, gone.
Well, the rain is coming down in Baltimore.
Which means let's run the football.
That could turn into snow, right?
One of the best runners all time.
I think they said it was 43 at game time, so it's not cold enough, really.
A little bit of some of the stuff they did a few years back.
First and 10.
61 yards on the ground so far. And
Lamar out of a sack again. This time goes down. Gets away with it in time.
Kansas City's coming after him pretty consistently, almost half the game. And watch, this entire front is going to blitz on this play, which means
that was a great movie, y'all. That was a great movie.
To go for him.
Oh, Tranquil had him.
He did. And again, another opportunity for this Chiefs defense to get him down. Lucky to get out of it here. But Jim, this is where it's like throw slant, a flat, throw a screen. They're going to keep pressuring you. We don't want down the field routes, right?
They're doing well, that defense, without Willie Gay inactive with a neck injury.
That's why you got to pressure, because he was your spy. You're exactly right.
Got it away just in time. And 2nd and 10. And that's by Hill, the catch.
Hill, first down on this left side. Nice pass and catch.
Didn't look promising at first, but it ends up a gain of 11.
This is the evolution, the growth. Watch his eyes. He's going to go ahead, set his feet. I'm going to throw it here. It's covered. Reset, throw it there. Nope, covered. And then to hit him in stride in front was the difference between a 1 and 2 yard gain and allowing him to have the run after catch capability, high-level quarterback play.
Willie Gay, again, sitting this one out.
This is that fella's war face.
Plays to running backs on this drive. And now Lamar jump pass with another completion to Hill. And Chenal knocks him out.
Kansas City was ready for the shot play. Steve Spagnuolo, one of the great big game defensive coordinators.
84 passing yards for Lamar. He's up in smoke.
Patriots in the Super Bowl.
A friend of mine has me watching B-ball, so I'll be tuning in for those games too.
In Kansas City. And there's a timing when they're going to call a shot play, right?
I haven't seen Odell Beckham today. I have not seen him.
Just sit back and wait for you to check down.
2nd and 5.
27 points against this Chiefs defense.
From the 37.
This year.
Be a record if they can do it today.
2nd and 5.
Ooh, incomplete. Intended for Andrews and a flag.
Got a marker in the offensive backfield. Actually near the line of scrimmage, and it looks like it's Jones a little shaken up.
I mean, the defense.
Holding. Offense number 76.
Holding on the offense.
10-yard penalty, 2nd down.
Simpson flagged for that one.
Tranquil with a great job. You see Simpson, the left guard, right here. Has to hold after first team All-Pro Chris Jones just throws him by. But watch, this is the matchup. It's one-on-one. He's running away, but Tranquil catches up, and in the rain makes it difficult. Everyone else was covered. This team is so sticky. You cannot consistently throw the ball to beat them.
2nd and 15. Tranquil's had a good game here today. The blitz, they pick it up.
This time Andrews catches it on the left side. Gain of 6.
Williams defending.
It's a good route, and telling you they're just coming after him, playing man-to-man.
How about Andrews making it back for the championship game after that injury?
Odell's a Raven.
Player. After we talked to him, I wanted to go play in the game. His just demeanor and attitude was like, I'm playing, and he wanted to play in that game that day, and shows you his commitment and work ethic and his love and drive with the sport.
When he got hurt, he told Harbaugh, I will be back for the championship game. And he worked out feverishly.
3rd and 9.
Including Christmas, he told us.
He broke his fibula. It's like
41-yard line.
9, pressure, and they got him.
Sacked.
That is Reed coming up. The safety blitz. And Spags keeps blitzing and blitzing again.
Unbelievable. Coming after again. Just watch. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. Go ahead. Here comes from the other side, too. And now all of a sudden,
nowhere to run that
Hill
time
ready and prepared to block
for
him.
Lamar. They're lined up in punt formation.
Out of that drive after that sack. It would have been a long field goal attempt for Tucker had it just been an incompletion. Looking at 59 or so, but that comes up empty again. Stout. Take something off of this one.
Yeah, this one will bounce down dead at the 7.
The Chiefs start this one at the 7.
Spagnuolo coming after Lamar right now.
We go to a commercial break. How much time we got left in this? 2:31 remaining in the 3rd quarter. 17-7. Chiefs. Betting's still open, y'all. Betting is still open. $94 total passing yards by the Ravens. Nearly 200 for the Chiefs. Safety makes it a one-score game. It's pretty much right after this one, Dave. It's 4:30 my time. So about 45 minutes. Excuse me, 4:30 my time, so about an hour and 15 minutes. Math is hard. Yeah, that's probably not the way to go about it, T. Kubler. My wife calls it maths with an S.
Show it to you after this play as Pacheco is met head-on by Queen.
Pacheco, short gain on the right side.
A little inspired after what happened during the break. The lights went out.
It's currently 3:15 here.
Thankfully.
Chad,
and look
3:15.
who comes out here. T-Sizzle. Terrell Suggs. Thought it was time to get this crowd going.
Well, they said it was the biggest game ever here at this stadium. First AFC Championship game at home. Brought out Ray Lewis earlier, Suggs now.
We had a lot to do. I got to restart.
Defense. Those guys would hold them here.
2nd and 7. Pacheco. Again, that defense.
Pacheco, right side.
Up to the occasion. Holding him to 1. Urban.
Clock is ticking. 1:47.
Everything seemed like it was aligned for this to be the Ravens' years. We just got a minute and a half to go in the third quarter. Everything you looked at statistically, the domination, the offense, the defense.
Everything's aligned except for one thing. Number 15 showed up at your stadium.
And Andy Reid's on the other sideline, too.
Exactly.
Correct, Chad.
They break a lot of rules.
And 3rd and 7 to come after him. Had to get rid of it. Breaking through was Broderick Washington that forced the incompletion. And the Suggs entrance paid off.
All right, so the Ravens defense holds, y'all. Nothing for Kansas City there.
Washington perfectly comes through, but that's really Coach McDonald coming up with a plan where the Mike points over here and you get a free rusher. Both these teams exceptional at that.
Townsend.
Away, left side.
About the 37. Duvernay is going to be stopped.
Duvernay will get tackled right away. So the Ravens will start at about the 34.
Terrific punt, 53 yards. Lamar.
Pretty standard football playoff non-event so far, says Theo. No, we don't play daylight savings time. You didn't win at the casino? Did they have the NFL game there, Dave? Did they have the NFL slot machine? Here we go.
Jim Rickoff, Ryan Galvin, and the crew on the front row. They are working like at a high speed. That was not a time lapse, folks. That was for real.
We don't
imagine what it sounds like in our
See
headset.
Yes, exactly.
Let's still got the music going.
Working hard all week. Everyone down in the truck.
Great, the best.
Great job.
First down from the 36. Play action, loads it up. Wide open. He's got him.
Oh no, Flowers
Getting past Snead. Down to the 9.
takes it to the 10. First down, Ravens.
First down. And he's going to get called for taunting.
And Flowers gets up and stands over the Chiefs defender. 15-yard penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct. What a jackass.
Look inside and keep the safety in the middle. They tried to hide the cover 2.
At the end of the play, taunting offense number 4.
What a jackass.
It'll be first and 10.
Yeah, you saw it there at the end. Flowers was standing over the defender. He was called for taunting, so the 54-yard play gets reduced by 15.
Too many penalties like this today, and you see right there. Oh, the ball right there.
Oh, it's all of this. It's everything.
Hold the ball on him and stared at him.
Yeah, you can't stand over the opponent, like you said.
32 seconds.
Come back and haunt you, but they got the
Ravens, though, at the 25 now. First and 10.
The best in the NFL at not giving up Trump plays.
From the 25. And no one there.
Little miscommunication on this one right here. You never want to see two guys in the same area.
Gene, that taunting call is indisputable, right?
Yeah, most definitely, Jim. I mean, the little push away, I understand that. Officials will come in and break that up. But then when you've got a ball spinning and you're standing over top of your opponent, those are the things that they definitely get to the teams at the early part of the year and say, well, this is not going to be acceptable.
Second and 10.
Here we go, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Ravens have to get points here. Have to.
Lamar steps up in the pocket. He's got Flowers.
Flowers. First down and more. Takes it to the 10. First down, Ravens.
First down. These last two catches by Flowers gives the wide receiving core for Baltimore. Now 4 catches on the game.
This is what Lamar's looked like all year. Watch his poise. He's going to wait this out and then check it down, slide in the pocket. If he looks deep and throws it underneath, he'll have a chance to win this game.
Last play of the third quarter, Bateman, he's the first. I was going to say, ball was whistled down. That Flowers is the only wide receiver to have caught a ball before Bateman right there to close out quarter number 3.
Right, so we're through 3, y'all.
Ravens.
We are through 3. Let's see some 4s in the chat.
You want to go outside? Okay.
You take a nap? Huh? It's going to be a quick turnaround for that other game. I think we're watching Rocky for the rest of the day, overnight. She said she still don't feel good. 4s, 4, 4. Lots of 4s. Here we got a German 4 for T. Kubler. Murray uses a more traditional 4. Kind of bit of a snoozer quarter there, says Lockhart. Quattro. Kubler be multilingual. Multilingual for T. Kubler. All right, 65 likes, y'all. A whopping 400 views. Let's get this lined up again. Jim Harbaugh in the stands supporting his bro.
Michigan is now the head coach of the Los Angeles Chargers, cheering his brother's team on here. Second and 8 from the 9. Jackson
over the middle, caught Flowers, dives. Ball loose.
By Kansas City. Did the ball come out before he broke the plane?
Flowers dives.
They're calling it a touchback.
They're saying it's a touchback, y'all. What?
It's going to be very close.
This will be close on replay.
But I do believe this is one of the...
on the field as the runner fumbled short of the goal line. Recovered in the end zone.
They're saying he fumbled it at the 1.
This is a call that could determine the whole game right here.
Snead.
It's out.
Who has
it's out prior to the 1.
Level this entire season, Jim. Snead has defended the other team's best receiver.
Covered by Kansas City in the end zone. And that's going to be Kansas City ball, y'all.
Season, getting the ball back
in my opinion.
It's already been confirmed. It's a turnover and a touchback.
Flowers, a series to forget.
That's the second giveaway by the Ravens today.
The Chiefs are the rare team who has won
unbelievable
losing the turnover battle.
Yeah, well, they 13 consecutive games.
That rule came into play this year, y'all, within the Viking game.
In a row.
And Kansas City starts out at the 20.
But they're +2 in this category today
Pacheco up the middle as Kansas City will start working a little clock here. Kelsey getting into it with one of the Ravens.
Between Queen and Kelsey.
And then a second little
7 points gone
run
to
into
some
one
road.
another.
Every time Baltimore gets something little going, Kansas City just shuts it down.
Well, that was big.
That's the game.
That right there.
It's not over, but I'm saying that when you look back, this is a 3-point game right now, and now every play is so huge. Now they've got to stand up if they want to come back. What a play by Snead.
Second and 7.
Mahomes
rolling right.
thinking on the run. Almost got
Incomplete.
It was to Gray.
Gonna make it 3rd and
See
7.
the closing speed right there.
Clayton says unfreaking believable.
Flowers cut his hand on that play where he coughed up the football, trying to go in for the touchdown.
This moment, someone's got to talk to you and be like, mentally, that's a huge one. Lamar the same way. It's like you're losing. It's slipping away. Just calm down. Stay patient. There's a
Temper
lot of
starting
game
to flare,
left.
says Dab Dave. Lots of spoiled undies in Baltimore, says Summer Ode. 3rd and 7. Mahomes in the shotgun.
Lofts it.
Easy catch by Kelsey. First down.
First down. They go with a bunch formation that allows Kelsey from the inside to get a little half pick there by Watson. You see him use his shoulder. They do it so well. And it's subtle, but it's the difference in the game. And you see how soft and patient Mahomes was there. That's the way you want Lamar. I mean, Mahomes is always ready for the big moments.
11 catches, 116 yards.
Wow.
All right, from the 43.
Should be a timeout. You need your superstars to show up in big games.
Timeout, Kansas City, I believe.
Hey, we've got an update on Zay Flowers with Evan.
Yeah, Jim, frustration now impacting Zay's left hand. He's got a laceration on one of his fingers. They just put some tape and a Band-Aid on it, but he was so frustrated, slamming his hand down on the bench and appeared to cut his finger there. So we'll have to see how that impacts his ability when he comes back in this game. But obviously, that fumble weighing on him, and now he's feeling it physically.
You're saying he cut his hand on the bench in frustration. My goodness.
So many times today, Baltimore's done a frustrating
Flowers
thing that's cost them.
pitches a fit on the bench there, cut his hand.
Well, he had the taunting call, too, on that play. So he had, two massive mistakes.
We'll see if that affects you. That doesn't necessarily right now. He'll get it taped up and hopefully he's fine.
All right, from the 43, Mahomes in the shotgun, duos to the right. It's a handoff. Pacheco.
Right into the arms of Roquan.
Gain of 3.
Let's take a look at next-gen stats.
What a waste of an afternoon. Ravens self-inflicted loss, says Theo.
Well, you're going to look at the great day you talked about with Kelsey. Look how long this is, Jim. This is one of the longest
Quick turnover coming, y'all.
Look at that. All season for any team, and then the
So when this game ends, I'm going to move quick.
How about the reach out? 9.78 seconds.
You know what? In Paris this summer, the 100-meter dash will be finished faster than that.
Well, that was
12:45, clock running, 4th quarter.
Dumps it off.
Throw to Gray, the tight end, tackled for a loss.
Got a flag, though.
And a flag.
Right in the area where Mahomes threw it, where he released it.
So do we have a late hit on Mahomes or a holding?
Gene, this is going to be roughing on Clowney. They're discussing it right now.
Romo saying it's Jadeveon Clowney for roughing.
They're going to keep it.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense number 24.
Baltimore imploding, y'all.
To the end of the run. First down. First down.
Gene, walk us through this.
Flowers for his funeral, fumbles deep in the red zone, lacerated, caught red-handed with a bench slap and a bad attitude.
Contact into the head neck area. You can see him just dip right there, and then the helmet is the first
Wait,
to
what?
initiate.
Rhodes?
That's the call that they made, and they've been protective on that area.
You tell Ashton, you better calm down.
And they make the same call today.
Yep. That's the correct call. There's no question. I mean, you can't even argue that.
You better tell her to calm down. Ain't nobody putting no cheese and ice cream.
It feels like some of these calls, but that aggressiveness, when you talk about it all week, John Harbaugh said it.
Smokes as Lamar choked.
When he wants to run or move, we got to affect.
I don't know if
it,
you can blame Lamar
right?
for what Flowers did.
It.
Lamar got the ball to him.
Today.
No, that call was not questionable.
Self-inflicted against his Theo.
Even some of the Ravens bench.
Did he look at Mahomes mean? I didn't see the play. I'm sorry.
Helmet to helmet in the pocket.
45. Fake handoff. Ooh, Mahomes.
That's the first time
you can't let him get up from that, refs. But that's a sack.
And the first to get to him was
Mahomes is lucky he didn't get hurt there because he went down weird.
It's been a long time since Mahomes had gone down in the pocket.
92, Matabike going against their backup Allegretti. But you got to remember, Matabike this season, second-team All-Pro.
Big Wise get to eat whatever they want with no repercussions.
But nobody gets Mahomes down, and that looked dicey for a second.
Actually, that sounds good. What?
He wasn't actually down at first.
What are you talking about?
Get away. Loss of 9. Second and 19.
Second and 19, throwing right side.
And
Rice takes it past the 50.
48.
Such high-level quarterback play right there.
Maybe Fries and Frosties go together. This is Dab Dave.
I'm going to get really close to a first down. Wait it out. Throw it. Take aggressively take what the defense.
We're having tonight what we call goulash, y'all. You ever heard of this? We like to take like hamburger, cook the hamburger, put a little garlic salt in there, and then throw in some green beans and some corn.
The Ravens cannot let the Chiefs.
We call it goulash with garlic bread.
Inside 11 minutes.
Best in the NFL on third and super long.
That's what's on the menu tonight.
Patrick Mahomes.
They blitz.
Mahomes throws it left side, caught by Gray. Incomplete, actually. Incomplete. So this Baltimore team's just hanging around, y'all. 10:44 to go. The Chiefs will have to punt.
Because if he hits them in stride up top, he's going to at least get 10
And if Baltimore can somehow manage to get a score of any kind, cut it to a one-possession game.
Safe throw kind of there, felt like.
Hungarian.
Brought a field goal attempt in play.
Bowling shoot ugly. Ravens.
To the sticks. You're exactly right.
I'd be okay with Mahomes having a long stint in medical tents as Theo. I punt away $1 million football to the Ravens.
Land near the 5.
And this is going to be down at the 1-yard line. Oh, my goodness.
Talk about the last thing you wanted if you're Baltimore.
Down at the 1.
Try and come back 2 scores.
Tommy Town.
They want deep fried pickles, you go find them deep fried pickles, says Dab Dave. Goulash. Hungarian goulash is the best, says Barb. What's up, Barb? Gotta go. Long way to go. Yeah, they're still not out of this, y'all. Chiefs have had their chances. Goulash is Hungarian for so good you lick the bowl. I like to dip my goulash in ice cream, says Summer Obe. Ashton says she's prego. She can eat whatever she wants. True. True. All right, here we go. Back at it. Baltimore going to start out deep in their own end.
Not the same without the flame. Well, starting at the 1 yard line.
Old dude jumping his ass on camera now.
Last time they had it at the other 1 yard line.
He knows I'm here, y'all.
To go to save the season.
That mug ain't been on camera in 80 streams. Lamar, left side. Incomplete.
Now, there's an interesting stat as you look at some of the miscues in this game. Just watch what the Ravens have done.
Ooh, that fool done fired up the webcam.
It's literally been, in some ways, a huge difference maker in this game. Was just you're getting amped up for this game, and you just let your emotions, not stay in check. It's got to be much tighter.
All right, Flowers is back out there for the Ravens.
So many hidden yards.
2nd and 10. Dancing around, whipping it sidearm to Likely.
Likely left side, be close to a first.
He really is.
He really showed
10:23. Clock stop.
You're out of Coastal Carolina. It felt like when Andrews was out, he was catching a touchdown almost every week. Chris Jones shaking up.
Everybody thought, because you know how instrumental Andrews has been to the success of the Ravens, as you see Jones with another great swim move getting by. Look at the fight, getting back up. But to me, I was like, oh, that feeling. Andrews, he's so big, so important. It's like, you thought it was like losing Tyreek Hill for your team. But Likely stepped in, did outstanding. Now the future's bright. I mean, to me, they should have a lot more 2 tight end sets.
Mike Donnell has come in.
Back to pass, 1st and 10.
On 1st down again, they go deep.
Incomplete, intended for Odell Beckham Jr.
Odell today. No flag.
You saw the hands trying to grab. It's a smart play by Beckham. Once he saw the ball going past him, you kind of reach back.
Cartoon guy reminds me of the kid from Up.
A little bit.
I don't think I know what that is.
Crowd just watched it on the screen here.
A little grab in there.
Reacting.
Each one of these balls downfield have just gone a little too far. I mean, even earlier when you had the inside fade that was open, he's just thrown them all 3 to 5 yards too far. A little softer with it.
Chris Jones is back in with the Chiefs. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Has time here, and now breaks out of the pocket.
Lamar going to run it, dodging Chiefs, and he'll be close to a first, but shy.
Karlaftis was the last man there for Kansas
Going to make it
City.
3rd and very short.
To bring him down.
All right, Ravens go and hurry up a little bit here now.
Try and get on the ball, but great patience by Lamar. Feel the pocket. Once it starts to collapse around you, then use your God-given abilities, and good luck, Chris Jones.
Not really, that's not fair.
Throwing this here.
1 of 7 on 3rd down. This is only.
All right, Lamar with time. Rolling right.
Looks up, and he
gets taken down, shy of the marker.
3rd and 1, the best rushing team in the league try to go up top, and it's a sack by Kansas City.
Watch the plaster. Covered, 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 covered. Nobody can get open. Lamar's trying to extend the play, but it was really the rush integrity on the defensive ends.
Now this is just a gigantic moment. 4th and 3, and the football.
So they're going to go for it deep in their own end.
18-yard line.
Baltimore will go for it deep in their own end. It's 4th and 3 from the 17.
They do. They are going for it.
Thrown over the middle, caught. Odell Beckham on the reception.
Who comes up with the grab to keep the drive going.
Outstanding job by Todd Monken, the offensive coordinator, on this call. I didn't love the last one, but the motion from a really wide set opens up that area. Perfectly positioned.
1st and 10.
Throwing on the run.
On the run, sidearm to the right side, incomplete.
By the way, the NFL Pro Bowl games presented by
8:17 remaining, 4th quarter.
And Peyton Manning will coach
Baltimore
the AFC
down by
against
10.
his brother Eli, who has the NFC squad. He'll have the skills. and more skills on Sunday, February 4th on ESPN and ABC.
That was huge to some road.
Jones just getting a breather. Got winded just trying to run around and catch Lamar a moment ago.
2nd and 10.
Lamar
fires it left side, caught by Beckham again, shy of the first. Going to bring up a 3rd and 1.
Very impressed with him right now. He's doing a great job coming back to the football and giving quarterback a
cheese and
really
pickles.
easy target.
Ugh.
8 minutes to go.
That's not my jam.
Tick, 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 tick. Got to get up on that ball.
Jones comes back in. They run it.
Right side. First down.
Hit the first down on 3rd and 2 with Gus
Edwards.
This defense is tired too, even though you think the Ravens
takes it to the
defense,
Baltimore 36.
And this might be a time to take a little break. Oh, Edwards is down.
Edwards hurt.
Edwards, who got knocked out of the game last week against Buffalo with a concussion.
And that was important too, because you were down Willie Gay. Those are two vitally important guys to your defense and the packages you run, especially some of the spy stuff. And today hasn't been a ton of spy. Their spy is basically blitzing and not really giving any lane open for the quarterback. And they haven't done it recently. I expect that to show up right when they get around midfield.
Woods and Coops for victory. I don't even know what that is.
So, Dion Bush comes
right at 50 in the chat.
In fact, they've got 3 safeties in total. Connor and Reed as well.
1st and 10. Ball sits on the 36.
First down.
Thrown left side. Caught. Aguilar. First down and more.
First down.
David Catalano with $2. Valhalla holla.
Aguilar, watch in the slot up top. You're going to see him right here. He gets leverage outside. Once he does that, he's able to restack him and then get that corner.
Long again to the end zone. There's contact.
Incomplete to the end zone. Intended for Beckham.
Low marker. Beckham was the target. So they go deep again after a 39-yard
Thank you, David. Appreciate it, buddy.
And they go to the end zone.
Pineapple cottage cheese is good. I've had that before. I kind of like it.
About, Jim,
I kind of like pineapple and cottage cheese. Not going to lie.
Fade, inside go route again, and each one of these have been just outside the receiver's ability to jump and get it. And if you underthrow that, Jim, the DB's not looking at you. You'll get a penalty or he'll catch it.
The drive that began at the 1 yard
2nd and 10 from the 35.
Chiefs 25, 2nd and 10 to the end zone again. And
Picked off.
Intercepted by Dion Bush, who just came in 2 plays ago for Mike Edwards.
Lamar throws down his helmet in disgust.
Minimum on this drive. You couldn't.
What a poor mistake. Yep. You're exactly right. You cannot make that decision.
Intended for likely.
Second
thrown into double coverage. And the pick pretty much ends it for Baltimore, y'all. It's going to pretty much end it. All right, here we go. I'm going to go here into the betting. This thing's over, y'all. Almost 500,000 points bet. 6 bets for the Chiefs. 4 for the Ravens. I'm going to close betting and just pick the winner here because this thing's over, y'all. This thing's over. If the Ravens come back and shock the world, I'll award everybody enough points to cover this. But we're going to pay out that bet to those that bet on the Chiefs because we got a quick turnaround coming up. A bit of cheese with jalapenos. Peaches and cottage cheese. Sounds good. Yeah, if we get to 4, y'all, I'm probably going to shut this stream down. I mean, let's be honest. What does it matter, really? We're going to be lucky to get 500 views.
Stars all in one.
I'm with you, peaches and cottage cheese, also tomatoes and cottage cheese. Mario choked. It was a good game, says Dab Dave. All right, here we go. Back to it.
All right, Gene.
Yeah, Jim, there is some contact with the receiver, but in my opinion, I think this contact is occurring after the interception has taken place. You see the bump right there.
120,000 points.
But now you've got a play that's behind the receiver.
Hey, no problem, Dab Dave.
And that reception taking place, I think it's a good no call for pass interference.
What a way to accept your role. If you're Deion Bush, you come in and make a fourth-quarter interception in the championship game on the second player after being inserted for Edwards.
So 6:02 remaining.
Second play in, right when Edwards goes out, timely for him to be in there.
Second and 6.
Mahomes going to get sacked.
They wrap up Mahomes for a loss of about 3. That's both Pierce and Matabike.
He is having a day. I mean, he has been as disruptive as he's been all year, not getting the help on the other side of the ball, but he's one of the guys trying to will his team back in this.
We got a timeout here.
We'll be back for the next game. It's just going to take me a while to get ready for it.
Stopping the clock.
Obviously, my overlay's done,
2 timeouts,
but I got to restart. Dial in the camera again.
Honor, the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year Award recognizes
get all the captures.
Players who have excelled on the field and whose passion
I'm going to do the next
lives
one, Max.
Beyond the game.
I'm doing the next
this
one.
Year's
Absolutely.
For the Chiefs is Patrick Mahomes.
We ready?
Who uses his 15 and the Mahomes Foundation to benefit
ready
local
for the
youth.
next one.
The Ravens nominee is Roquan Smith, whose namesake foundation aims to strengthen families.
All right, that music might be a problem. Jackson threw into triple coverage. That pass should have never been thrown.
Top of the food chain at their position right here. Roquan needs to come up, but Holmes knows it's zone. Quick screen.
The Pacheco. He's got blockers.
Pacheco left side stays inbounds.
He has stopped a good 4 yards short.
Baltimore 2 timeouts.
And when you have Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid, you're
Kansas
always
City
like,
2 as well.
Aggressive. That was very smart. That clock is going to run. It gives you a chance to get the first down and not just a safe handoff. And at the same time, you got a 2-score game. You trust your defense. And we talked about dominant this defense has been in the second half this year. The best in the NFL, and they're showing it again today.
All right, so Kansas City in punt formation. Still.
To punt to Duvernay.
Baltimore still only down by 10, y'all.
In fact, he had a kickoff return here in 2020 against the Chiefs. It went 90.
Punt is away.
They'll have a chance here.
Knocked down at the 25.
At the 25, and gets past the first group, and he's got a nice
still up.
Return near the 50.
Nice little return there.
5 minutes to go. 49-yard punt, 23-yard run back. Well,
all right, again, y'all, we'll be back for the second game of the night, the NFC Championship. The Detroit Lions travel to Santa Clara to take on the San Francisco 49ers. Trip to the Super Bowl, likely to face these Chiefs. Unless something miraculous happens here in the next 6 minutes.
With another taken last in the draft.
See that? You can be picked last on the playground and still be amazing.
Goff and Purdy coming up later.
How patient do you want to be if you're Baltimore? I don't think you can hand it off yet until you get a perfect look.
Karlaftis has
Jackson. Karlaftis.
Unbelievable job of a hand swipe. Watch right here how he throws Moses' hands down.
Remember where the sack
uses his leverage against him.
Lamar overrated.
Karlaftis,
7 dang old points.
coming out party this year.
Yeah, he's been hot of late too.
2nd and 14.
Pressure from the secondary.
Ball tipped, caught by Beckham, out of bounds.
Well, might have been tipped as Beckham takes it out of bounds with 4:31 to go. But 3rd down on the way.
This is 4-down territory, obviously.
Elizon Lamar says up in smoke.
Field goal's a must.
That was pretty cruel. That was cruel.
At least I'm saying a field goal. You have to get that on this. Kansas City, to pressure, to come after them or not to. If they don't, you can use your legs, Lamar.
They need 6 yards for the first.
I don't think they're coming after him. Take your time. Just one little linebacker coming for a spot.
A pass.
Caught by Hill, 1st down.
He rolls for the 1st down. That wasn't easy.
No,
420. Smoke him if you got him.
But watch, you see the spy
Left in
right
this
there.
one. Clock running.
It starts to move and then boom. And it's really a wonderful job by Hill to come down with that completion.
Clock running with 4 minutes to go and a new set of downs.
And the ref is there because you substituted.
Lamar looking long. Might be taking too long. Tackled for a short gain.
And what he needs to do is change the rhythm. He's taking a little too long before deciding to run. You need that 1 hitch, 2nd hitch.
That's just how it is lately, Glenn. Just how it is, buddy.
Bad things happen if you get that 3rd, 4th.
Yeah, I know, Mike. I know, buddy.
Mahomes with the 9.8-second play.
Yes, 4.
It's a good thing sometimes.
2nd and 7. He just flips it. And again,
another 1st down by Hill. Takes it to the 30.
Back in the game, helps makes the tackle.
One of the keys to the game I talked about was his ability to get the ball to the back. That is where Kansas City is vulnerable. They are dynamic when covering wide receivers.
Well, if nothing else, they're in field goal range. They're down 2 scores. We got an injured chief defender. Is Tershawn Wharton.
It's smart if you're Kansas City. It's a timeout if it's under 2 minutes you have to take because you can't technically gain an advantage, but right here with how long they've been on the field, how much for the Chiefs. Recently, this defense, they're exhausted.
Andy has come out. Take a look at his defensive tackle. We'll take a break.
A quick break. I'm going to use the restroom real fast.
One so fast he slowed up thinking it was a screen.
Yeah.
Nope, it was just you were that good, but on the ball quickly.
He just ran 40
2nd and
yards.
5.
Here's the pass.
Incomplete.
At the 10-yard line by McDuffie.
And you see why it's so hard to throw against this secondary, Jim. First team All-Pro. Outstanding young player right here, McDuffie. Perfect technique, timing.
Well, Tony, if they don't convert here on 3rd and 5, you do have the field goal option instead of making this 4-down territory. You're down 2 scores.
I would take the field goal if it's 4th and 5. If it gets to 4th and short, I'd get up on the ball and knowing Kansas City has to be soft and just get into a read option with the quarterback. I would probably read option right here. Fake it, keep it, or give it to him.
3rd and 5.
Lamar backpedaling and just throwing it away.
Receiver goes down.
It definitely should have. I mean,
no penalty
from up here. Connor.
And I think they're going to take the field goal here.
We'll see 27 come in, and right here he turns, and boom, he grabs him.
Intended for likely.
And the initial one, everyone sees the end. There's a little bit of foot slippage, but that should have been called. Gene?
Yeah, I agree with you, Tony. I think if that ball's not in there, you've got defensive holding. You're also impeding that receiver's ability to get to that outside area. Even though Lamar
All right, so Tucker out for the field goal to try to cut this to 7.
Here comes field goal try. Tucker, a must make. It's going to be 43 yards with 2:38 to go to bring the margin to 7.
If you had to have a guy with a must make, he's got to be at the top of the list.
Got the top 2 all-time kickers by percentage in NFL history in this game, and that is good. Tucker delivers from 43. They have 2 timeouts with 2:34 to play. Of course, we've got the State Farm post-game show coming.
So 2 timeouts, a little over 2 minutes to go. There's a 2-minute warning and 2 timeouts. Does Baltimore kick it away here? Or do they try for the onside?
Lamar Hunt Trophy to the AFC champion, which is going to take place on the field here, regardless of the winner. It's not going into a locker room. It's going to happen on the field. That's all coming up on the State Farm post-game show. Well, Tony, you got 2:34 to go. You got 2 timeouts plus a 2-minute warning. You start thinking about onside kick here.
I'm thinking about it. Let's go to our kicker, our resident kicker, Jay Feely.
Yeah, Tony, I'm kicking it deep. You have the 2-minute warning. You have 2 timeouts. If you look at the NFL this year, onside kicks, 2 for 42. That's 4.8%. Obviously not a good opportunity to get that ball back, although Justin Tucker's got 2 or 3 that he works on all the time. But I think they're going to kick it deep and try to make a play with that defense.
Yeah, because of safety, basically the onside kick has been taken away. Tucker, as brilliant as he is, only 1 out of 17 in his career.
Out of the back of the end zone, Kansas City will start out at the 25.
Tonight on CBS begins with 60 minutes and 1 couple's mission.
All right, so quick commercial break here on CBS. I had that chocolate starfish. Oh, absolutely. Limp Bizkit. In high school, I got into Pink Floyd, Alkaline Trio, and No FX is Up in Smoke. All right, here we go. Chiefs. Couple first downs. They can make it hard. Big pickup by Pacheco.
A good hard run by Isaiah for about 7.
This is huge if it's on Kansas City, but I think Baltimore had a lot of guys out there, it looked like. I was trying to do the math. I'm like, how do they out-leverage there and there and there? But we'll see.
Well, the flag is back at the 50-yard line.
Too many men on the field, defense. 5-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
Well, your math, even on the fly, Tony, it was spot on.
Tough call right here, by the way. 1st and 5 or 2nd and short.
So 12 men on the field on the Ravens.
I would take the 1st and 5 as well, just the fact that you get the extra down for the clock, but I don't know.
That's what they're doing.
This is a great defense. That is a tough decision. Would it have been 2nd and 2?
Yep, they're going to take the 5 and replay the down. McDonald hoping his defense can somehow make a play and busting across is Roquan Smith, just knocking Trey Smith on his backside.
Mahomes, this team does a great job with their cadence. Oh, Jim, there's a chance. You think they jumped off sides on purpose just to start the downs on a 1st and 10 with no clock really going off?
Be a brilliant move, wouldn't it?
I mean, it doesn't seem like a whole lot of reasons to come.
Personal foul, unnecessary
That's where
roughness,
it's wrong.
defense, number 0.
That's good.
15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
First down,
One thing about being
Chiefs.
offside, there's another thing for being a little too aggressive about being offside.
Yeah, taking advantage
the
of the
idea, the strategy.
I was just thinking it. I'm like,
pretty cool nuance.
Not a lot of reasons for me to think he would do this here, but
Let's go, Big Zig. Let's go, man. Big Zig got 2.4K.
Well, they still got your 1st and 10, but they get to snap it at the 45.
Yeah, think about 15
Let's
yards
go.
back. I mean, that's brilliant. Because it's really hard to stop 5 yards with 3 downs. I got to believe that was on purpose, but I don't think they told him to go blow him up and create a 15-yard penalty.
Some road. I don't like White Claw. I've never had a White Claw.
1st and 10. Pacheco caught behind the line by Queen.
Come back with a very similar play. This time, Queen shoots the gap before Trey Smith could get over to him. And interesting, every little decision here about when to take the timeout, whether not to.
Now, Ravens are down to 1.
They get the tag. I think it's coming. They're going to start messing with him just like they always have with Cousins.
He can be aggressive in situations like this. I can remember that playoff game against Cleveland a few years ago, the divisional game. And Mahomes had been knocked out of the game. Chad Henne came out, and they went for it on 4th down, and he completed a little pass to
with the lead.
With the lead in the flat to ice the game. But for Andy, in his 25th year, he's trying to get his 25th postseason win today. 2nd all-time only to Bill Belichick's 31.
Wow. Andy Reid's now up there with me. Bill Walsh and him as the 2 greatest play callers in NFL history on offense.
2nd and 11 for the Chiefs. 2:24, clock stopped. Pacheco up the middle, gain of 3.
And Marcus Williams is the one who got the tackle, and they will take their timeout here on the north side of the 2-minute warning.
From the bakery, they are delicious.
With the 3rd and
I think I was
9
talking
on
about
the way.
White Claws.
Isn't
Isn't that White Claw the drink?
JB will be directing things. We're going to climb out of the booth and make our way down to the field. We're going to present the Lamar Hunt Trophy to the AFC.
So I could probably get away without restarting, but it's not going to fix.
It's all coming up on the State Farm post game show.
That viewer count button. But I don't know
what
if
are they going to do here? They're going to come
redoing it is going to fix it either.
Because you're exactly right. That's the question right here.
Doesn't matter. It's always 50.
My season's on the line. Cover 0, man-to-man. Put Hamilton on Kelsey, which he is right there, and see who wins. He's coming. He's coming.
He gets the protection. He goes long and on his back.
That's caught.
To ice it.
First down. That's it, y'all.
Valdez Scantling for the 2nd straight week. He catches a long ball. He had 2 of them against the Bills. 32 yards tonight.
Unbelievably aggressive call. Only Mahomes and Andy Reid, and they didn't blitz up the middle, and they get.
Well, y'all. That's pretty much game, set, match. Baltimore out of their timeouts, and all they got to do is some kneel downs here. So I'm going to say good night, Gracie, in case you don't watch the next one. Hope we see you guys over in the next one. But I'm going to jump out of here. This game is about to go final, and the Chiefs are going to advance to the Super Bowl. Who will they play, Lions or 49ers? We're going to find out here on Valhalla Sports Talk in about 20. I'm going to get out of here, y'all. Everybody have a great rest of your afternoon if I don't see you again. Peace!